How we doing? How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Hopefully, you guys are all doing good. Doing good. That's great to hear. Great to hear. Let's watch some fun stuff there. Unless you guys have any questions. Nope, no questions. I appreciate it. Let's check and see what her Patriot Voice is up to. This is a couple weeks ago, Ashley, but we already watched Caitlin's and other people's kind of um, videos on these things here. But we'll check and see what her Patriot Voice is up to while they were kind of interviewing some people outside of the event, Turning Point youth event they had, and somewhere in Florida, I believe it was. Anyway, let's get this going on the road, Jack. You coming back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Play button. Play button.
Fellowship camp, I don't know. And we're gonna go talk to them, see what they're so mad about and why they hate Charlie Kirk. Let's see if they can tell us. Let's go. What brings you out here today?
Speed it up a little bit.
I think you should probably talk to one of the press people. I'm on security.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys are here to protest Charlie Kirk, though? What's the worst thing about Charlie? What's the worst thing about Charlie Kirk?
I think he's
It's like, I don't know anything about him, but I'm here to protest him.
he's kind of racist, I guess. Yeah.
What's the most racist thing that he's...
I guess. I'm gonna Bernie hat. I'm gonna throw out an accusation, even though I don't know anything about the guy. I'm gonna call a person racist.
said that you were just like...
I can't remember, was he the one who said if I got on an airplane and the pilot was black, I would question their qualifications? I don't know.
Yeah. All right, thanks. So you stand with Planned Parenthood?
I do.
All right, do you work for them or no? What's your favorite thing about Planned Parenthood?
It provides affordable health care to people who need affordable health care.
All right. Do you have anything to say for the fact that they had over 400,000 abortions last year?
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Abortion is health care.
We have people that we want to be talking to press and everything. I appreciate it. But
What the heck? Asking questions. Is he gonna do what this little punk says? Is he gonna go along and not practice his First Amendment?
especially let our people handle interviews and stuff.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say?
We have people that we want to be handling press interviews and all that.
Oh, well, he seemed like he wanted to talk to me. Why did you stop him from talking to me? We were having such a good conversation. Not very nice.
No beer, no ice,
No ice in our state.
no beer,
They don't want ice in Florida, but it's so hot here.
no beer.
We need ice. We need ice.
What brings you out here?
We have a media person if you want to talk to them. Nick.
It's like, we have a media person. There's 50 people here that can't speak for themselves, so they put all the information on one person. Ben Barcombe in the background there. Oh my goodness.
What? I just want to know what's the worst thing that Charlie Kirk has said.
We're really busy right now, but someone else can talk to you.
I can't talk to you. I can yell and scream and say forward chance, but I can't express my actual opinion.
Listen.
Looks really busy. What's the worst thing that Charlie Kirk said?
I literally can't talk because I'm hiding behind this mask, even though I'm standing 6 inches from people, in this mask.
Is there just so many that you're like, you don't know which one to pick?
I don't want to be. I don't want to give a statement at this moment.
Okay. What's the most awful thing that Charlie Kirk has said so far?
Oh, I haven't heard things that Charlie Kirk has said. What has he said?
You're there. Event. I mean, you probably have all sorts of issues, but the purpose for them being there is to protest a Charlie Kirk event. You should probably know the reason why you're at an event. Just don't go to. Is this a left-leaning event or a right-leaning event? Oh, it's a left-leaning one. Okay, I'll go, even though I may not agree with what they're doing there. Kind of.
Well, this is against Turning Point and against Charlie Kirk, so I was asking you.
This is
Oh,
also against the genocide in Palestine committed by Israel.
okay. So it's just kind of like an everything rally?
Right, everything against fascism.
Yeah.
Everything against fascism. It just so happens to coincide with an event that's Charlie Kirk is at.
And that includes Israel and our country.
What do you-
Affirming genocide. Are you okay with kids being shot in the head?
What I'm not okay with is any children being murdered. So I'm assuming you're against abortion, right?
I'm against kids being shot in the head. Let's not change the subject. We're
You said children being murdered. It's not changing the subject.
against genocide.
Yeah, the genocide that is abortion. Genocide that is abortion.
Well, we're against abortion unless it's a mom's life at risk, right? Or are you going to let a child die inside of a mom's womb and that'll kill her too?
No.
She becomes septic? Well, it's Florida law.
No, any sort of like if the woman is her life is at risk or no, it literally says it in the bill
Literally,
or in the law.
Educate yourself.
You educate me.
I just told you.
So if a woman is
I just told you about your rights. The guy I just told you about your women's rights.
dying, they're just gonna say no.
Forcing a child, a 10-year-old girl, to give birth to an ancestral raped child that her dad impregnated her. You're okay with
Oh, these guys are just they're not educated. They're just this concept of normalcy.
that?
Well, I don't think a baby should die just because of the way that they were
You
conceived.
can't have a conversation.
Why?
Because you're for incest. You're for incest.
So because I don't want a baby.
Because you don't want the baby to die. Like, what the heck is wrong with
Die
you?
on for incest? It's a really weird statement.
If you're not here to support,
If you're not here to support, then go somewhere else. We only want to talk to people that agree with us, which makes no sense if you're at a protest.
do you support Israel?
Do you support Planned Parenthood?
You're trying to change people's minds. How are you going to change people's minds if you only talk to people that agree with you? You understand this simple concept. Going to a Salvation Army, interesting. Oh my word, these people just
Support Israel.
Hey, now I'm doing the interview questions.
Israel bombing babies
What do you mean bombing babies? No.
and shooting kids in the head.
No, I don't support anybody doing that. Did I say that was okay?
Are you doing anything to stop it?
Absolutely, I'm speaking out against babies being murdered.
I hope you.
Are you doing anything?
like, how are you? Right there. All you're doing is hiding behind a sign and saying stupid things.
To stop the millions of children that are killed every single year through abortion?
Senators and representatives to tell them to stop arming Israel.
I don't want us funding any other country than ourselves. You said about genocide. That's abortion is genocide.
The subject's
It
genocide.
takes more lives than any world war. Takes more lives than cancer every year. Heart disease. 1 million a year in America. 1 million babies a year.
Let's talk about the genocide.
Deflecting.
If the baby's already dead in the womb, then it's not an abortion. Abortion is ending the actual life.
That's not the way the definition goes.
Yes, it is.
Any removal of a fetus is an abortion.
No, that's not true.
Even if it's a dead child, it's risk.
This guy, even I know that, and I don't know that much about the issue. If it's dead, okay. In the technical terms of abort, you're aborting a product, but you're taking a life. You don't understand.
In the mom's life.
When does a child that is dead in the womb risk the mom's life?
There's lots of cases.
Like what?
Oh my God.
Because miscarriage
There's lots of cases, even though I can't think of anything that they told me on MSNBC right now. What the heck? Oh, these people are psychotic. What's going on over here? You guys doing good in the chat there? Thank you for watching.
Educate yourself.
well then,
So many fetal anomalies that die.
so many that he can't even name one.
They die in the womb. Anencephaly. Do you know what that is?
That's a miscarriage. Yes, that's not an abortion, that's a miscarriage.
What anencephaly is?
Yeah.
It's a child without a brain. Born that has no brain, that has no chance of survival. And if it dies in the womb,
It seems like he knows a lot about things with no brains for some reason. I wonder why.
it will kill the mom.
Okay, what percentage of pregnancies are
Do you
that?
not understand?
What percentage of pregnancies are that?
I don't know what percentage. Look at Google.
Okay, so then why does that justify killing perfectly healthy babies in the womb, though?
I didn't say that. I said it's a child and a fetus without.
Is the child already dead?
Huh?
Is the child already dead
No.
in the womb?
No.
So then, what's your point? Your point
It
is,
has to be aborted, or else it's going to die and kill the mom.
okay, and then I'm asking what percentage,
As
what,
soon as it's born, it'll die.
okay, why shouldn't you let it be born and then let the natural process take place?
You want to torture a mom to carry a.
You want to torture a baby prematurely, though.
Oh, come on. You know something I love almost as much.
Oh, just the craziness of the left. This is just wild left. Better word. You guys doing okay out there? Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for hitting the like button as you're popping in and out there. I appreciate that.
What, I'm sorry.
If they have no brain, I'm gonna love them until their last breath.
But apparently you don't have enough compassion to do that.
But if it dies in the womb, you're going to let it kill you.
No, miscarriage is not illegal in any of the 50
It's
states.
not a miscarriage.
When the baby dies in the womb,
Seems like he cares a lot more about Gazan children than he does American children. Is what I'm gathering from this guy.
that's a miscarriage.
That's not the way it goes by the definition.
No, yes, if a baby dies in the womb, it's a miscarriage.
Let it kill
If the baby is killed by an abortionist in the womb, then it's an abortion.
The law will allow it to kill the mom.
What law? Wait, whoa, what law? What law?
The law you're talking about.
Wait,
You brought it up, I think.
what law? What law did we bring up?
Abortion law here in Florida.
No, we're asking about you being pro-life, bro.
What brings you out here? She's ghost.
I can't speak because I'm behind it. Oh, and she's even putting those numbers there too. Very triggered person. Like, oh no, Trump hurt my feelings, so I'm going to write those 4 numbers. Like, what the heck is wrong with you?
Hi. Oh, okay.
Isn't back on
Where did you get your vest? How do I get one of these vests? You guys here to protest Charlie? All right. What's the worst thing about Charlie Kirk? What is it? What's the worst thing about Charlie Kirk?
That he's not my best friend.
I love that. What's the worst thing about Charlie Kirk? Silence is violence, y'all. That's what they always say.
I don't talk.
Why not?
I'm just here making sure people have the right to do what they're doing, including you. I prefer.
But I want to know why. Like, what's the worst thing?
You have the right to do what they're doing, but you're gonna look at her earrings. Like, what the heck is wrong with you? Here's an idea: worry about your rights. Let other people worry about their rights. Everybody around there seems to be an adult, so let them be an adult. You know, it's you're not everybody's mommy.
About Charlie Kirk.
I don't have an opinion on Charlie Kirk. I'm just here making sure.
Your earring says fuck Nazis.
I do say fuck Nazis.
I say that too.
Yeah, I am here to just make sure both sides have the right to talk. And that's right here.
Ugly, nasty, commie bitch. Do you sell these? Oh, he doesn't sell them. They're not for sale. What's the worst thing about Charlie Kirk?
Literally nothing. The worst thing is that I couldn't get a picture with him today. He did have to walk away with security. That's the worst thing. But, you know, I understand because he has to deal with crap like this every single day. So.
Oh my gosh! ICE is here. They're going to take a brown American away. I guess take me away, officer.
I'm curious if you have if you're a legal citizen.
I am. I actually can show you my driver's license.
Okay, let's see some ID.
Well, actually, what if I don't have it?
Well, then I'm gonna have to take you away.
Where are you taking me? Alligator Alcatraz?
That's all right, Alligator Alcatraz. What?
What's the worst thing about Charlie Kirk?
Who the fuck is that?
He's who the protest is about.
Goodness, these people! Oh my goodness! The entire reason you're out there is because a bunch of people don't a guy, and you don't even know the guy's name.
Don't know?
It's about the idiots. Turning Point.
Yeah, leader of her.
The idiots. Turning Point is not the name of a person, buddy. Organization started by Charlie Kirk, Candace, I think. Oh my word! These people just have no sense of.
Turning Point. Charlie Kirk.
Turning Point's about Trump.
Wait, turn this around.
No, Trump is about Trump and Trump organization, you know, businesses, but Turning Point is about conservative causes, we'll say.
What does this say? Turning Point. A sick. Actually, you read it. Turning Point.
You read it. You know how to read?
How rude! She hasn't been rude, even though you've been stupid. And then you why don't you read your own sign that you wrote? Somebody else make it for you and just give it to you?
Are you allowed to ask people that? What if I don't know English?
You're speaking English, asshole.
But I can't read it.
What on earth is wrong with people that have this mental disorder, in my opinion? Behave like this or in public.
Go away, dumb fuck.
Holy cow! Make sure you have that as a short. Major Joseph. Wow.
Are you saying that to a brown woman?
Charlie Kirk founded Turning Point. You're obviously a dumb F if you don't know that.
I don't care who the fuck founded it.
So you're here protesting something and you don't even know what it is.
I know who they have speaking there.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk is speaking there. Trump isn't speaking.
He's nobody. He's nobody. They have Hegseth speaking there. You know who Hegseth is?
I do.
All right.
You know, if it wasn't for Charlie, likely Trump would not have got elected, not have had that sort of younger crowd. You understand?
So Charlie Kirk is nothing.
Except that has nothing to do with Trump. Very little to do with Trump actually being elected. Security person over here, probably with an earshot, or this one here, also with an earshot. This guy is on the verge of being bigoted towards this person here, it sounds like. And they're just kind of walking by, and no big deal at that point there in their minds, you know. I'm not sure if they're legal aid, but you know, they've got the green hats going on. But it's just like legal aid in one direction, not based on the law. Based on, looks like rainbow. That's what they're based on.
Woman, is it because I'm black?
No, because you're a stupid fuck.
How do you even know that?
It doesn't take much.
So all the immigrants that you guys want to come into this country illegally,
Some things are obvious.
all the immigrants you want to come into this country illegally, they don't speak English, but you just called me dumb for not being able to like read this?
Like? How often you like?
I do use like a lot.
Yeah.
I get lots of like.
How stupid you are.
Oh, so you gonna answer my question?
No.
All the immigrants you want to come into this country illegally, most of them don't speak English. Are they dumb?
No.
The logic is not logicking. It's not even a word, but I just made it a word. You're a lovely person.
You're a stupid person.
Is he intentionally being ridiculous, or is it just something about him just like, why are you behaving in such a manner?
Like the says.
How much time did you spend making this? How many times a day do you think about Donald Trump? He's counting in his head. I'm gonna throw a number out there and say 15,000.
There you finally learned how to handle an interview. You don't want to be asked questions, walk away.
It's so sad. Who should we go? Well, I'm wondering who's like not MAGA over here. This guy's great. This is Gabe Victal with Bo Diddle. Now they're talking about Charlie Kirk.
I'm a journalist. You're a fuckhead. That's rude. You're a fuckhead. That's rude. You're a fuckhead.
This is quality content for any conservative. Like, yeah, call me names. Every time you call me a name, I get another like on YouTube.
You're a fuckhead. What is cultist? You're a fuckhead. Get away. Go away, boy. Go away. Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Who's the Violet Party here?
It's so sad. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? Tell me what you're wearing.
What about the time you pooped your pants?
What?
Booking a flight? Download Kayak's app.
What What is wrong with some of these people? They're just getting so triggered by every little thing. Amazing.
I have no idea. Define Nazis. Define Nazis. What does Nazism mean? What are Nazis?
Like, yell and scream F that name, but not be able to define it. Are they insane? Oh my goodness.
What are not? Woo! Woo! Hello. Okay, wait. Someone define what the word Nazi is.
Imagine having this much security around an event like this. When you go to Republican events or conservative events, even in Salem, security there, they're not out there dressed like this. They're just wearing regular clothes, and kind of making sure nobody punches anybody. You don't stop people from talking to each other.
Who is this person? This person's the violent one. Yeah, this is extremely mentally weird person.
Why would you just run up on a woman like that?
Yeah, that was not okay.
Okay, don't touch. I want you to hurt him.
Yeah. White guy going after colored guy. Stuff here. Interesting.
When you push stuff on the back, don't do that. Don't use your hand.
Anything to say for yourself trying to assault women?
Try to be a man and try to respect. If you're not voicing out your voice,
Oh, we saw that guy's face before, I think, on Caitlin's situation.
oh, yeah, do it respectfully. I saw what you did. You pushed off on the back. Don't do that again. Alright?
So, lesson number 1, don't assault women.
Are you a feminist? Would you consider yourself a feminist?
I ran up on Lily, guys, by the way.
Oh my gosh, why does this always happen to me? Is it because I'm so cute? I don't know. I don't know. It just keeps happening to me. Are you a feminist though?
Yeah, he's
Yeah? You're a feminist? Okay, well you probably shouldn't try to assault women like that. This always keeps happening to me. People. Oh yeah. Okay, anyway, moving on. Who's next? Who's next?
This guy over here, we should get his face on camera. This guy with the curly hair. He literally ran up on my friend Lily and is blocking a public sidewalk.
He deserves some reparations on the sidewalk.
Actually, can you give me $10? Reparations.
Reparations now.
Reparations. Bow to me.
Oh my gosh. She's such a troll.
Until you actually think for yourself and you're on the other side, and then it's like, attack her.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Unbelievable.
And I expose all of this with my friend Lily and my
I love
husband.
your work. I love
Her
your work.
Patriot Voice on YouTube. You should go follow. We go around the country.
Say it again.
Her Patriot Voice on YouTube. My name is Savannah Craven Intel.
I love it. I love your work. I see you all over the place. You expose the hypocrisy of the left. Very, very good.
So Turning Point equals Hitler's youth, yet there's literally so many Jewish people at these events that voted for Trump.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will
Get on beat, get on beat, get on beat. What will you win? What are you gonna win?
You didn't win in 2024, did you?
I don't know, you don't know?
Sorry.
What are we gonna win? What are we gonna win?
How's the sound, guys? Sound working okay? Ow, 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 ow. Should play some more music here in the background. You guys like this background music, though? Is that working for you? Yeah. Well, at least she's got a job, evidently. Worked for the first responders, possibly, unless it's just a shirt, possibly. But I don't know if the city wants you to come to a protest in your uniform. It's a shirt, but it's representing that. A police officer came to a Trump rally wearing police outfits. Would not be a good something. You wear like a blue line flag or something like that, but not something that's fire department, EFD rescue. Interesting.
Are you ready? Oh yeah.
They stink.
Yeah, they don't believe in cleaning themselves or anything like that.
They keep building a wall around me, and all I smell, I imagine the southern border smells better than this. It's disgusting.
Are you guys big fans of Caitlyn? You guys watch her channel?
Yeah, they do. They definitely watch the channel.
Yeah.
And you will not leave me alone. This is the 5th person we put on Caitlyn Bennett detail today, and they all just smell so bad.
Imagine that, just being able to surround somebody, that you don't like their questions, so you focus on her that much. I'm sure she's probably only the person there with a bodyguard and a cameraman. cameraman is her husband. Bodyguard is this guy, I think, today. But it's just like, why did they do this?
To hire security, you like already have it right here. Can I see? Can I see? That's a really good picture of you. Wait a second.
So do you like just have that saved and bookmark for when you're missing me a little bit? There's like,
Oh my gosh.
there's no one here. Is this
I know, it's really sad.
I'm so mad. I can scream. I can yell so loud. Oh no, I gotta get my point across. Even though I can't answer some of the questions that you might ask me, I can yell and scream like 6 repeated words over and over again. And those words are so important. Simple-minded, just so simple-minded.
Your bestie? I'm your bestie?
No hate, no ice in our state.
Do you need a uterus to play in women's sports?
No fear, no hate, no ice in our state.
Leading the march.
They wait to walk across the street when the sign tells them to, but they don't expect immigrants to just wait their turn in line to come into the country.
Way too much logic. Way too much logic.
I'm really confused.
Legal immigrants are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear. Legal immigrants are welcome here. Say it clear. Legal immigrants are welcome here. Do you know who that is?
Do they know the difference? Dude, they're all immigrants, man. Nothing wrong, different about them.
But they're
No, I cannot. I'm putting face blind.
you're what?
Face blind.
Oh, okay. Are you don't know who Caitlin Bennett is?
I don't know who I'm calling. Scumbag.
Oh, do you follow her?
Enemy.
Enemy.
Enemy, wow.
What's the worst thing Charlie Kirk said? That's a tough question for them. What's the worst thing Charlie Kirk did? They're like, I don't know.
Oh, they can't even answer between an illegal and an immigrant. I've gotten fuck you. I've gotten also good Nazi's a dead one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I just find it very interesting. Critical thinking out the window.
Pro-death, right? But they don't care about
There's
people.
a party of tolerance as long as you tolerate what they tolerate.
Exactly. That's what it is. They do. You must agree with us. You must repeat what we say when we do our silly chants repeatedly. If you don't do our chants, we'll assume that you're automatically Charlie Kirk fans, you know? Whatever.
The death doesn't matter if you don't agree with them. I do love how elections are fair unless it's someone they don't like. This is great. I love it.
Smart woman right here.
I love it. There's no critical thinking.
Hold on. This way, y'all. This way. I'm crowd controlling. Follow me, everybody. Am I doing it right? I'm crowd control. What can I say?
Okay. All right, watch the hand. We're learning.
Don't step on me. That was rude. That was rude.
Supporters this way.
Trump supporters, this way. Yeah.
Oh, actually, she's got somebody else doing her thing there because her husband's got to be bodyguard at that point.
Hey, come on. Trump supporters this way.
Supporters this way.
Yeah. MAGA, 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 MAGA. Trump supporters this way. MAGA, 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 MAGA,
Such a huge fan.
It's like all the young conservatives from the event are like, "Hey, did you see that? What's his name is out here?" They're like, why would we stay inside this boring USA event where we can go troll some leftists?
Where are we going?
We gotta lead them to SAS. We gotta take them right in.
Trump supporters are going this way.
Yeah, we co-opted it.
Do you believe that immigrants should come here legally?
Say it one more time.
Do you believe that immigrants should come here legally?
You said illegally or legally?
Legally, the proper way.
Yeah, I don't care how anybody comes to America.
Oh, so you don't care
Open borders.
if they just like break in, cut in line, and above the people that are actually waiting?
Well, it's a civil infraction, so.
No, so it's fine if they just break the law just because it's civil, right?
Like, I don't want to say it out loud. but-
I'm a little frustrated that they will not speak to us. Like, we're just trying to ask little questions. They just like stone face us.
But then you spend your Saturday to come out here, and you're so passionate about something.
So
you don't
angry.
tell anyone. You don't want to try to bring anyone to your cause.
It's just so silly because it's like, ugh, dang, we really wanted to talk to you. We really wanted to learn and be educated. That's really what we wanted.
Most exercise they've gotten all month. So you know what? I'm for it. It's giving Maha. So
It's giving crunchy and organic and farmers market.
people just wanted to come on vacation to Tampa, and there's just like a liberal protest.
Here we go. We're all
You're like, tourists, like, what the heck's going on here? What's going on? It was when you get more conservatives in the picture than they do liberals.
almost at the door, though. We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Oh, here we go. Here's the police.
Yes, we do.
I don't carry my phone on.
What?
Like from the river to the sea. What river and what sea?
Pretty sure it's the river that is south, and then actually no, the sea is south, the river is north. I forgot the specific names, but I know one is.
You don't even know where we're like.
I know like the intelligence like meaning of it and like why I believe that.
One is east, one is west, is what you're meaning to say.
I don't think like fixating on like small details really means something. You know?
Yeah, but if somebody asks what river and what sea, then
You repeat a chant repeatedly, you might want to sort of know what you're saying. Remember back when they used to say his name, then you guys knew his name that you're saying, say his name, right? So if you're going to say river and sea, you might want to know the river and the sea.
I can just look it up on my phone and explain why I agree with it.
Yellow Jackets are saying, don't look stupid, get away.
So this is proof. This is proof that you don't have to be a liberal to have purple hair. Are you the alligator from Alligator Alcatraz?
Yeah, I'm the Guantanamo Gator.
So why are you here today?
Alrighty, you guys, that was today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. These people are insane.
Her video was pretty good. Caitlin's was a little bit better, I think, but that was a good video there. What else is going on with you guys? You guys doing good out there, hanging out there? I just watch a few videos here. Feature voice on that one. Remove that one from the playlist. Get started from the bottom here. Get rid of some of these old ones here. Change the food here.
They're not just taking illegal people. They're taking it. If you have brown skin, they're being picked up. Can you please? Stations. Let's go talk to some people.
Protest. Another protest. Let's go. Let's go. Protest.
Pretty good turnout. No fascists, no king. What brought you guys out here today?
What brought us out here today? I mean, we have to do something to protest against what's going on in this country. I mean, this used to be, I grew up in a free country where the government was for the people. It's no longer for the people.
Why do you not see it for the people anymore, you guys? What's going on there?
I'm seeing brown people being swept off the street. I'm seeing people losing their Medicaid. People not going to die because they don't have coverage.
You're talking about the brown people being swept off the street. This is a conversation that's been happening for a while now. Are we referring to people in the country illegally, or are we referring to just brown people on the street?
They're not just taking illegal people. They're taking it. If you have brown skin, they're being picked up. You know, and then they have to prove that they're here legally. Yeah, no, it's a crime.
And then as for brown people being picked up, who?
You have to prove who you are, no matter where you go. You go into a club, you have to prove you're 18. You have to. Cop pulls you over. You got to show them your driver's license. Things. That's why you have a wallet and a purse, so you have it ready to show authority figures that you're legal or something. You know, it's not a hard thing, lady.
Who are we talking about that's been deported? That is, an American citizen. That is.
You're an American citizen. You're proud to show your ID. If you're not an American citizen and you run away when somebody walking toward you, you might not be here legally.
Deported because they're brown.
Of course, I can't remember his name. We just have the one now that the whole lawsuit is going on about. We're not given due process. We don't
know.
That's the problem.
Tell me.
Oh, 2 court cases? Oh, yeah, that was definitely not due process.
About this sign really quick. I think you brought out a nice printed out sign.
These guys are just going to have you as a soundbite, so you don't need to talk about that.
Okay.
Who are you?
Oh, wow. The United States Navy veteran taking away another person's free speech? You don't have to talk to him. I mean, he's not taking it away, but he's interfering. First thing a veteran would like to say is you have your right to speak to whoever you want to speak to. You don't have to speak to him if you don't want to. That's why I fought for your rights to do what you want to do. That's what a veteran would say, not interfere with what's been done.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room.
In my opinion.
She probably thinks the conversation is
If you could check in with our media liaison over there, that would be great.
I'm just YouTube.
Okay, you're also media. So the red tent, you want to check in over there?
We can't just talk to people.
I'm going to advise everybody not to talk to them.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that as a veteran? I don't know, James might be too nice to bring it up, but I wouldn't be.
Sir, do you mind if I ask who you work for that you're trying to shut down conversations here? Okay. Thank you for your time. James Klug on YouTube. What's up, man? You part of the protest?
No, I just want to see what it was all about.
Yeah. People are being pretty respectful. That guy's the first one that's not. You're not a part of the protest, but you came here to check it out.
Yeah, I mean, it might be kind of obvious. I'm like 50 years younger than the average protester here, but
That's okay.
You know, this
Maybe he does lean right.
is like a bunch of boomers just trying to relive Woodstock, I guess. It's like the 60s protest movement.
I think everybody's thinking that same thing that he just said. It's like, you're so mad at the world that something treated you wrong back in the day, and you're going to take it out on Trump or something like that.
Over again.
Sir, what's going on? What brings you out here today?
I'm doing my patriotic duty.
What are you not happy with right now?
I just sit down and talk to you. Thank you.
I think a lot of the people here have good intentions.
That's how you handle things if you don't want to be talked to. Although it's kind of silly to be out there at a event and trying to get your message across. You don't want to give anybody your message.
But they don't recognize like the communist symbols. There's definitely more going on than just opposing Trump here. They're trying to build a
You can put a 1 in the chat if you're a human, put a 2 in the chat if you're not sure.
radical Marxist foot movement. I think a lot of these people are being taken advantage of.
Well, so in your view, I mean, you've been here longer than me. Oh, we recognize this guy. So you manage this one too? I work with them. You work with them? Yeah. Good to see you again. Good to see you. Are you, do you mind if I ask if you're paid for this event or no?
I'm not paid.
But it's voluntary?
I'd rather not talk right now. I do have a job to do.
You mind if I see the sign really quick?
I'm not paid. I have a job to do. You're a volunteer.
Okay, she's not a friendly one. Zero tolerance for intolerance. How you doing? Good. Deport fascists, not immigrants. Ma'am, do you mind telling me about your sign?
He's going to take whatever you say. He's going to put it on the internet and twist your words.
That's not.
This. How? I wish this other guy would sort of get in the way there too, as kind of a third party kind of thing. It's like, buddy, let the woman make her own mind up. You're making her feel. This guy's making her feel uncomfortable. Look at how she's holding that thing and kind of looking sideways.
What I'm going to do. Do you even know my name, sir?
I don't care.
Oh, so you don't know anything about our platform? Is that correct? Do you mind if we say hi to the dog really quick?
This is Bridget.
Hey, Bridget. Yeah, like,
Better not to talk to these guys.
we're
It's a dog. She's talking to the dog. She's got the microphone is aimed at the dog. Are you telling the dog not to talk to the human? And she's got a shirt on that makes sense. Democracy is not a spectator sport. She wants to be active. Let her voice be heard. And you're telling her to not do what her shirt says, buddy. Toxic behavior from the left.
Excuse me, we're talking to Bridget, sir. Sir, we're talking to Bridget, if you don't mind. Hello, Bridget. Cute dog. Have a good one. We're being followed around again. What do we call you?
Safety cap.
Safety cap. We have our safety captain keeping everyone safe. Well, you guys, the times are changing and America is focused on getting healthy again. Everyone knows. On the screen to get yours today.
Check out James Klug at tryfum.com/James Klug.
All right, let's get back in this video. What brought you out here today?
Well, it's obvious.
There's a lot of reasons that people are saying.
All above.
All the above. What are you not happy about the most?
What's going on? It's obvious too.
Tell me about it. Tell me about the biggest.
I'm guessing cue the safety captain in 5,
issue for you.
4,
Due process. There's no
3,
that, you know,
2,
and corruption.
For due process, you're
1.
talking about immigration.
Yeah.
No, I was wrong.
And then what about due process is not being respected there, in your view?
Oh yeah, it's not being respected. It's in the Constitution. Or it's we all get it. Why should everybody get it?
Well, immigration is an administrative process, and due process is for criminal, generally speaking.
If you say so. I mean, that's your interpretation.
Well, it's a civil issue, immigration, so they don't get treated the same. What do you think about that?
Well, that's your interpretation. So that's your view. Yeah, period.
So you think that
That's kind of everybody's view.
each case for deportation, should they get a judge, a jury?
They're entitled to.
They're entitled to?
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, that'd be like basically impossible to get people out of the country that are in here illegally. Or maybe it would just take
100 years?
Yeah. You're cool with that, though. Do you mind if I ask why you're...
Okay, if you kept going with that kind of logic, like, okay, let's say this immigrant and everything took your job and everything because it was more affordable for your boss to give that person his job. And then he said, you might be able to get your job back when this immigrant goes through the court system in 100 years, so that's when you can have your job back. Yeah, see how that works for you, buddy.
Out here today.
I think what you probably should do is talk to the organizers and keep the messaging consistent.
You do this for free?
The messaging consistent by asking questions, getting answers. That's pretty consistent, yeah.
So you shut down free speech for free? Okay, hold on. My favorite one of the day. Make America good again. Okay, so not great. We're ditching that word. Good immigration policy, fairness, due process, safety, compassion. Bad immigration policy, mass deportations, family separation, mass federal agents in unmarked cars. Is it safe to say that this is one of the primary reasons that you are out here today?
No more talking to you.
Read my sign, but no more talking to someone. That's my sign. I don't have any kind of stance behind the sign. I just believe what the sign says.
Why is that?
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
Actual Robert Barons. How you doing, sir? Are you blocking the camera? Or what are you close to me for, I guess? Oh, okay, he's blocking the camera.
Think about it. A lot of these immigrants are doing the dirty work that you and me don't want to do. Yeah. Period.
Guess what? Most people, if they're down to no choice in life, they'll do jobs, because guess what? They want to survive and make a little money if they don't have the experience to have a better job. And if it's not an adult that does it, likely it's a teenager that needs work experience. And you know how you get work experience? By working. I know this concept is very hard for liberals to understand, but yeah, that's the way things have been for the longest time until past 20, 30 years.
Do you think exploiting cheap illegal labor is the right thing to do by these people?
Not really, but it's not that criminal.
There's a lot of corporations that make this argument when it comes to they want cheap illegal labor in the country instead of Americans because they have to pay, lower to middle class people more than people that are in the country illegally. What do you think about that?
So you think that's abundant?
Huh?
So you think that's abundant?
Like clear?
I know you think it's the mass quantities of cheap labor. Massive.
Well, you were the one that was talking about them coming in.
You're the one that said mass quantities of labor are okay. That Americans won't want to do those jobs. You understand your own message?
And for labor that we all don't want to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
So why do they need to be in the country illegally for that, in your view?
Well, they don't need to, but they're looking for a job. They're trying to feed their family or trying to feed themselves. So they're human, just like you and me. You're human. You would do the same.
Not about humanity. They were human when they took a 3-month trip walking from South America to North America. Did they need the money that entire trip? Huh? Usually to travel for 2 or 3 months, you need some money, don't you?
Thing too.
Oh yeah, I would probably take advantage of immigration laws if they were just letting people in. Ma'am, what brought you out here today?
Of course, if you have certain governments kind of put you on a train and things like that and send you through their country, then it's a little easier.
You're asking me.
Because you seem friendly, I guess.
I'm friendly, but I don't want you asking me. I don't like what you're doing. You don't have to talk to me. It's totally up to you.
Okay, I like that. It's less of shutting it down, more of it's open to conversations. Yes, ma'am.
For clickbaits, it's not. You're not honest.
You don't need. Now she's trying to shut it down. At that point, there. You already told her the rules. She already heard what she can and can't do. Now you're sort of dictating to her what she should do. That's no.
She's allowed to talk though, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
What is going on with you? How are you doing? Sir, what? Okay.
Imagine 40, 50-year-old people getting excited to hear that song.
Ma'am, you brought your dog out today. Does your dog agree with this message?
Imagine being happy about a song that's advertising SA against another human.
Thank you for your time, ma'am. When it comes down to the negatives, right? You have, over the last 4 years, 10+ million people entering the country illegally. This enriches the cartels. You have people that don't...
Really?
Every person that comes over the border is paying the cartels.
At least he's trying to answer some questions. Give him a little credit.
I'm not talking to you anymore. That's the way you see it. Thank you.
Okay, he just wants to see how you see it. It's called an exchange of ideas. Most people are okay with this concept called an exchange of ideas.
No, that's just what's happening.
They make
tens of billions of dollars off human trafficking.
Yeah, right. Okay, thanks. Nice talking to you.
Really quick, sir, if that were to be true, would that be a problem?
It's not true.
No, if it were to be true, would it be a problem?
It's just not true, and no need to answer that question. Thanks.
But if it were?
The biggest thing for me is reliability. Somebody that
He doesn't want to admit it to himself, it sounds like.
Not going there. Not going there. Thanks.
Hard to... I'm sorry, what are you saying? Okay. Excuse me. Do you mind not blocking the camera, ma'am? Wait a second. Eric, this is the guy that grabbed the camera. It's good to see.
I grabbed your camera from you. I'm very upset. Yeah, same guy, same glasses. With the same hat. He evidently likes personal property. I'm not a fan of his Nikon, but interesting.
See you again. We didn't appreciate you grabbing the camera last time. It's on camera. Okay, we're going away. Thank you for your time. You guys were having some trouble talking to people, but
nobody wants to listen, evidently. It's just crazy. Hey guys, if you're in the chat, if you want to say hello, feel free to say hello. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a human. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not quite sure if you're a human. Put a 3 in the chat if you're definitely not a human. Thank you.
hopefully we'll get something good. Did you get done telling everyone not to talk to us? Protect our immigrant neighbors. By immigrant...
Or give me your thoughts on free speech. You know, when you go to an event like this, you know, would you be the person asking the questions? Would you be a person that's answering the questions, you know, even if you didn't like them, you know? Or would you be the person that's trying to prevent people from being asked questions? What kind of person are you? I would think I would be the person asking the questions in this case here. I'd be curious to see what people are thinking. But
Are you referring to people that are in the country illegally or just immigrants?
No comment.
Oh, she's trying to tell people don't talk to us. Do you mind if we ask what brought you out here today?
you're confused, community? Are you okay? Okay. It's okay. It's okay to be confused about your humanity at that point, evidently. As long as you know your legal status, you know what country you're in. You don't have to be human, but you do have to be legal in the country you're in, right?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your time, man. Anybody over here? How about the dogs? Good stuff. There is Elvis.
Elvis is in the building.
Couple words, please. You're gonna make the video, Elvis. The only king here is nation in distress.
That's right.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening.
Immigration being enforced.
You're a Trumper.
I am, yeah.
Immigrations are being enforced. Automatically, the person has to be a Trump fan. Oh my goodness. Are there any Democrats out there that want to enforce the borders? I guess it's an automatic no for a Democrat to say enforcing the borders. Oh my word.
We have good conversations, though.
I pray for you. That's all I got to say.
It's very, very nice of you to say. I appreciate that. Would you like to tell me why you're out here today? Ma'am, he's a grown man. He's allowed to talk to people. Well, he's a grown man. He's allowed to talk to me if he wants to.
It's more than just immigration. Everything he does is, he's a pervert. And I'm a Catholic. I'm a Christian Catholic. He's a pervert.
Do you support abortion?
No, I don't.
No.
No.
So you're Catholic, does not? Huh?
Neither does he. Donald Trump.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of an ex-Democrat in a lot of cases. Yeah.
Even now, look, we have a split area in the United States. Some states.
Yeah. Like this guy here, he's seems like he's kind of smart, although his assumption there about the border thing is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, it depends on who you're talking to. But it's still a concept of free speech, out there. Let people behave the way they are. We are public property at that point there, so he's got the freedom of the press. And that.
Have abortion, others don't.
That was his position, right?
So he's not pro life.
Yeah. His main thing is he wanted to bring it back to the states. I agree. Did you vote for Joe Biden?
Yeah, I voted.
Is he saying he's more pro-life than Trump?
He's pro-abortion.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he is.
No, he wasn't.
Democracy, we gonna lose it?
Absolutely, if we don't do something now.
What should we do you think?
I don't know.
She's allowed to talk to me, ma'am.
Be like this kind of person there, Let the person have the conversation. If you want to be a busybody, stand next to the person, and if the person feels uncomfortable or something like that, then be the busybody.
Earns for the censorship. Not good. You didn't want him to drum? That's not.
No, we've been warned against you.
What have I?
Been warned against you. Oh no. You might have voted for the guy that we hate for some reason. We've been warned.
Done.
I don't. I love those videos, where they have an immigrant, they say they're an illegal immigrant, like, can this person stay at your house? Can this person stay at your house? And the excuse is like, no, I don't have a big enough house or something like that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, please.
What news do you listen to?
Actually, Brown News. I like to get both.
He's a. Hell, it's funny.
Sides, and then I'm on X a lot, and I spend. It's okay. I do MSNBC, CNN, Post Millennial, Fox News. My job is to talk about the news, and so I check out everything. And then I talk to a lot of Democrats. But take it away.
People that are Republicans. Yeah. That isn't Fox News. Fox News is the worst.
Well, I don't know what's worse.
They are the worst. Factually, they're the worst. I get.
They were actually one of the most balanced for Trump's first 100 days.
Maybe for the first 100 days because they didn't like him, but now it is. My gosh, Dominion.
The reason I'm saying
$800 million lawsuit, the most of any news outlet. In addition to that, they admitted they lied.
What are your thoughts about ABC?
They admitted?
They admitted they lied.
Yeah. We want trustworthy news. That's what we want.
And they're not trustworthy.
I don't work for Fox.
Well, that's what I'm telling you.
What about 60 Minutes? Edited. I'd hate to.
No.
I just want to.
You're talking about
quick thing.
Minor compared to something that
quick thing.
I don't like Fox News. It's like Fox News, TDS. I can't.
Yes. Did not believe all the lies that was coming out of Fox News. Yeah. And that's court papers.
They got hit right in the face for that one.
Right, and then.
But massive media lawsuits happen all the time.
There was a CEO from Fox News that in her memo, she said, hey, somebody fact check Trump. They're telling the truth. We can't have that. It's bad for business.
Sir, I don't work for Fox News.
I know you don't. Okay. But you said you listen to them.
Well, I listen to everybody.
You understand, you've got to listen to both sides, man. That's what he's saying. He said Fox, MSNBC, CNN, a few others. He's basically saying he listens to all sides of a story. Evidently, you only listen to one side of a story. Just because they had a court case does not mean that they're not a news agency that the country listens to, at least. Idiot.
one of the problems is you have a lot of Republicans out there that listen to Fox News, and they're horrible. Factually, they're horrible.
Betcha.
You got another
Huge
lawsuit.
community.
I would say that the mainstream media there are. Do you mind if I get one thing out?
Factually, they are the worst.
He just wants to get his point out. He doesn't care about, hearing both sides of a story.
Yeah, I think that's up to debate, I would say. I mean, if you bring up one massive lawsuit and that's your evidence, but when it comes to balanced reporting, there is other measurements for that. Do you mind if I get a couple points?
That Trump had an affair with, and again, I'm a Catholic.
Yes, you are.
Fornicating
That
is
voted for
bad.
Joe Biden that supports abortion. Man, what's going on over here? What are they talking about?
It's called National Origins Formula.
I'll yell at you. You idiots need to get out. That's what you
Can
need
we
to
finish
do.
our
Can you put
conversation?
your microphone out of my, get away from me? Wait, 5
We
feet.
have every right.
bro.
That's
I think they're out in front of a civic center in a city, so that would be what do they call it? Oh yeah, public property. You don't want to be on be interviewed. Go to where there's private property, and then he can't go there. Okay, this is not too hard to understand.
That's not how it works. We have every right to be here. Unfortunately, they were having a good conversation, and then the camera kind of blew it all up. But we'll let them continue.
Facts. He said that he was going to put up a border. He didn't do it.
They just got funding for it. And Democrats didn't they stop? Didn't they prevent him from doing that?
That was first administration.
Didn't Democrats prevent him from doing that?
It was the worst factual. He's dishonest as a son of a gun.
Really quick.
I have never
One-
seen anybody so
one quick-
dishonest in my entire life as Donald Trump.
If you could just answer one question.
Why is he so?
He just likes to get his side across. He doesn't want to hear the other side because I think he might realize that, okay, some of my information might be incorrect, but I don't want to hear the fact that some of my information might be outdated or something like that. No, I don't want to hear that. So I'm just going to continually spit my information.
Dishonest. I don't know.
Okay.
And all he's doing is, who on earth is accepting a $400 million plane? That's against.
That's not against the law. Somebody gives your country a gift. Are you going to refuse it? Somebody gives you a gift of a new hat or a new shirt, maybe from an old friend or something like that. Are you going to refuse that? No, you're not. You're going to say, thank you. I'm not sure why you're doing this, but as long as the shirt is good quality, I'll accept it.
The emoluments clause.
Well, no. The United States is allowed to accept gifts.
Huh?
Are you familiar with the Statue of Liberty? That was a gift. Power to the people, you guys. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for protecting me.
You don't belong here.
Well, I do belong here, ma'am. I'm an American.
Thank you for protecting them from their own free speech.
So we both belong here, is that correct?
Right.
So we're asking what brought them out here today. Important issues to you. Do you mind weighing in?
Environmental issues, wildlife issues. He wants to overturn our environmental protections we have, like the Endangered Species Act. He's cut funding to our national parks.
You're mainly concerned about the kind of environmental protections, maybe some of those being reduced when it comes to funding for some of these national parks and all of that.
That's correct.
Trump administration, he was actually Donald Trump himself. I don't know if they're actually going to do this, but he was talking about lowering the price for Americans, increasing the price for people that are coming, tourists to the national parks. Would you support that idea or no?
I'm not familiar with that, so I can't really comment on that. But I don't think you should reduce funding for our national parks. They're a symbol of our history.
Final thoughts for the day?
Final thoughts. What would you tell the American people right now?
What my sign says, fight.
Are Democrats going to have a better candidate next time?
God only knows. I certainly hope so.
Who do you support? Like candidate-wise, who would you like to see?
No one yet. I want to see the field thin out. It's just too many.
What are you not happy about going on under Trump?
This dashboard is weirdly easy.
At least he's trying to answer questions, give him a little bit of a break there. Craziness.
How much time you got? He's a felon. He should be behind bars. That's it. That's my opinion.
Do you think that was, a lot of people are calling that lawfare? Even CNN's head legal analyst, thought that they were kind of a stretch in the system to get that felony. What do you think?
Absolutely not. No, I mean, everything that I saw, and I tried to watch multiple sources, and it all seemed pretty clear to me.
When it comes to Alvin Bragg.
What crime? Crime. Please tell me what current crime that he's guilty of.
That's
None of them can explain that.
the prosecutor. Alvin Bragg ran on getting Donald Trump. Do you think that's fair for a district attorney to be doing? Would you, if your district attorney ran on getting you, would that seem targeted?
I would say that, But you know, I mean,
He did.
it's. I know he did. I
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and
he
it's
did about that.
and it's essentially fighting fire with fire. It's not necessarily right. Oh, I don't, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
No, you're not breaking any rules. He just.
I was saying you got to fight fire with fire. You got to stand up and fight them on the same level. Unfortunately, but that was stretching it. Yeah.
Stretching it.
Yeah.
When it comes to the national parks, would you be okay cutting spending in other areas within government? You just do not want to see those environmental protections being taken away. Is that am I getting that correct? Okay. So, I'm James Klug on YouTube, sir. We have respectful conversations. I actually voted for Donald Trump, but you know, I have a lot of friends that are liberals, and really the most important thing for us is kind of encouraging some respectful conversations and whatnot. So hopefully you experienced that today, huh?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right, everyone.
Wow, some guy who actually understands how to have a normal conversation and not be triggered by questions.
That is it for today. So we had a ton of trouble trying to have some conversations, but let me know your guys'
Hey, Tessie, how you doing over on Twitter or Twitch, whatever it is? No worries. Lately, I'm not even coming on here to stream or to get an audience, just to get somebody to watch the videos with that I put on my watch later thing. Cool. Anyway, thanks for popping in. On Twitch. Okay, what else? He's done with that one there. That was James Klug. You can check him out if you want to. You don't have to, but credit where credit's due. Are you having Canadian bacon? There should be a link there for your lunch. Hopefully, you have nice Canadian bacon pizza. Something. What else? What other food do they have in Canada? They eat polar bears up there? I don't know what they eat. Yeah. Francisco. I don't know, we're doing another 20-minute one. Let's see what this is here for a second.
People are over trans women in female sports, and it's about that time because this is what Japan thinks about all of our bullshit. And the Olympics is also now in full agreement with us. Welcome to another damage type of shit. I took to the streets of sports. I know it's a nuanced conversation, obviously. That's what we're trying to get in the middle of it. No, I don't think so. Absolutely. It's not that bad to actually placing the depends on it. Right? I don't think it's tying in the Olympics is all up in the Olympics, and that because the boys are going through pretty differently.
I don't see any reason why they shouldn't be allowed. I guess I think that women are women, trans women are women.
Well, female's not a gender; it's a sex, right? Right. Exactly. It would be sex. It would be to me. It would be sex segregated space, like a protected sex. No, I'm just saying. No, I know what you're trying to say, but I'm letting you know why I disagree with it.
I actually just talked about this with some of my friends. They're saying it's like an unfair advantage.
It is. It is if they've gone through puberty. What if somebody like that guy right there? If that person identified as a woman, do you think they should be playing in female sports?
Absolutely. It's not like a threat to cis women.
No, I don't think they should be banned, especially because they do identify as women. Well, I mean, they are women.
Seriously?
But I guess I do kind of understand the concerns when it comes to like just the biological difference in like strength and speed.
But you just said they're women, but they're different biologically. Okay.
Womanhood is about acceptance and like competition in like a friendly way, and I think that trans women should be accepted in these areas where, at least for me, playing sports growing up, like those were some of my best friends and my best experiences. That trans women and trans girls should like get that same opportunity.
Do we play sports with our identities, or do we play sports with our bodies?
Our bodies. Yeah.
And you just said one group of people has a biological advantage over the other group of people. You have a chance to take it back what you said about accepting them into those sports.
Our bodies. So, like I said, I do feel like there would be a difference.
Why is it always the black girls that are so fucking based?
I think they should definitely have their own category in sports. Absolutely.
It's every fucking time that I interview all these white girls, and they all are like, they never want to be canceled. Yeah, everybody should be included. Why do you think they should not be banned?
Because that's who they are. I think that's their expression. I don't know. They're women too, or men, or something. Whatever.
Yeah, I feel so privileged. It is. There's some other minorities or whatever still have the same kind of opinion too, but it's the middle-aged white woman that's had trouble growing up, didn't get the husband they wanted or something like that, that feels sorry for others people that's really sorry for themselves, in my opinion. It wants to craziness.
They identify as, like, as long as you can play the sport, you're good. I don't want them to have that right to play a sport to be taken away. They should definitely have their own category.
That's beautiful. Yeah. And I think people would watch that. I'd watch the shit out of that.
Same.
You want to hear an interesting fact though? They actually did try that. They did a hockey thing, and guess who got hurt in the hockey thing? The trans guys, because they're females.
And I think
that's why they call me a turf, by the way. So they'll call you turfs too.
That's crazy.
Who am I to say? I don't know because I don't have that experience. So I don't think people who don't have that experience should be making judgment and decision about people who have that experience. If that makes sense.
But you do have that experience. You have the experience of living and being a woman.
Right.
Right.
Not trained.
Limu Limo at your service. Here to help you save hundreds by customizing your car.
Customize your car insurance.
To our sports.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People competing who are trans.
Don't give me common sense. I don't want common sense.
Are in the middle of their transition. They aren't just identifying that way. They're taking the appropriate drugs and medication.
There's like different levels to it, and like I don't think you compare like high school sports to Olympians.
Many of them, their chemical level equals that
Definitely Friday. Did you see that waitress that just came out there wearing practically a bikini?
of the sex that they identify with. So why
that can be true, but at the same time, it's also true that if they went through male puberty, they develop bigger lungs, bigger hands, bigger lung capacity, bigger hands. Their blood flow is different, right?
And there are women that are that exception as well.
It is complicated. It is. Do you play sports though?
Not currently. We met playing rugby.
I don't think trans men should be competing in women's sports either, because I think once you're a trans man and if you go on testosterone, I think that also gives you an advantage. Being on testosterone does give you an advantage.
I'm not sure that any trans men.
No, but I'm saying that.
You just defeated your own case there. If trans men that were women don't really want to compete against men since they're biologically bigger because they know that they lose, why is it okay for a biological man transitioning to a woman knowing that you have that biological advantage over other people? Why would that be okay in your mind? God, think in context here, people.
There's a lot of conservatives that will say, oh, trans men are females, they should be in women's sports. And I'm like, no. I think if trans women have gone through male puberty, I think they have an advantage. I think if a kid, that's why we have intramural sports when we're growing up, right? Boys and girls are the same pretty much until they go through male puberty and then shit gets real, you know? And I think that's why the majority of Americans are at least pro the Trump ban on trans people. I think if they had a different league, it would be great.
I don't really know what the solution for that would be. Like, I don't know if they should just make like a league just for,
Well, actually, interestingly, they tried that. They tried an all trans hockey league. Do you know what actually happened? The trans men all wound up getting hurt.
Oh, wow.
Not all of them. I think 2 of them got hurt. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which makes sense because they're females. They're females.
It does make sense.
Athletes in general are at an unfair advantage. You see some of these amazing athletes who are genetically just better than like me or you. You know what I mean? Like in swimming.
Like Michael Phelps.
Right.
Like that guy's got like webbed feet or some shit.
Yeah, and like their arm span is huge. Trans or not, there's always like sports has never been fair.
But nothing's gonna be perfect. But we live our life based on averages, and if somebody is like,
You understand? Yeah. That's why in boxing and other sports, they have categories. This height, this weight to compete against other people that are this height and this weight. Okay? That's why in gymnastics, the best kind of performers are small and thin, that's the way that sport works. Just
like so far away from the average.
But if you're a basketball player, it's not so good to be small and short. Okay?
We should think twice about it, in my opinion. I'm against it. I don't think males should be competing against females if they have gone through male puberty, because that's where the real difference comes in. Like I played hockey when I was a kid against all boys. I was the only girl. And right when I turned 14, 15, I said, like, I need to stop because it started to get dangerous. And I recognized that as a kid. I recognized it right away, the differences between males and females. And that doesn't mean that I don't think trans women should be able to play in their own league, But I think we should keep female sports separate because I think sex segregation is very important for certain situations. Not everything, but certain situations when it comes to safety, I think it's a very important thing. You can see that.
Right. I also know the NCAA does have rules about kind of like hormone levels and stuff. So like trans women that compete at least the college level have to have similar hormone levels to like a cis woman athlete, which is pretty cool.
Which proves that there's biological advantages because they want to have them at a similar level. You also have.
Not just hormones, people.
Bigger wingspan, right? Bigger hands, bigger lung capacity, bigger hearts.
It does make me a little nervous because there's also like the conflation of racialization and gender. Like, I mean, there's examples of.
This person looks like they're about 20 years old. Hasn't lived life, and they have all these racialized opinions. It's just sad.
Like cis black women who have higher testosterone levels that are being like dinged by these like trans tests. And I think that's a scary arena that we get into. Is then we started thinking like,
Lesbians have more testosterone, gay men have more testosterone, and usually black women have a little bit more testosterone as well. It's just, it is what it is. It's a nuanced conversation. No, it's a nuanced conversation, but testosterone levels isn't the only thing. Right? There's like a lot of equalness in sex and gender, and you don't really have to like put it in a binary like that.
When I was young, I practiced Shotokan karate very intensely, and I was 1 degree away from my black belt. We were going through puberty. All of the guys were getting stronger, and I would lose all of the tournaments.
It's also wingspan, height, weight differences, lung capacity. I understand where people are coming from both sides of the political aisle, and I just kind of wound up more on the right in this situation. Yeah.
My confidence went down because I didn't.
Hey James, what's going on? How we doing? Rob Raid. I was thinking about stopping, but I'll keep going. I guess if there's a Rob Raid coming in. How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Nice to see y'all. Nice numbers that are going up. That's cool. How we doing? How we doing? Hey, EOD, you want to? I'll send a link if you want to come in. EOD or upper class. I'm gonna have one of you guys sort of give your opinions on this next video here. Okay, in a little bit, I'm gonna send you guys the link there. Hey, no run. Raid. Woo! Thanks, Rob, for the raid. Thank you. I appreciate it. Go check out Rob out there. Rob North, thank you very much. I appreciate it. How we doing, guys? How we doing? What was the highlight of your guys' day today so far? Besides getting the raid to me, what was the best thing about your raid so far? Okay. Anybody have a? So we're good. There we go. I gotta work. No problem. I think maybe EOD's available or whatever. Thank you guys. Crucible Crusader. Okay. Let me ask you guys a question here, just to give you guys something to talk about. Who's the smartest person in the chat so far? Let's see. Who do you think is the smartest person in the chat? Besides yourself. Besides, you can't tell yourself is the smartest one. Who's the smartest person in the chat besides yourself? And me, of course, too, the other person, but who besides you and me? Here, let's hear the rest of this.
Feel strong enough, but I don't think everything should be co-ed. Absolutely not, because that's also dangerous.
And I would say in most cases, the biggest issue is that these laws aren't being created to keep people safe. They're being created to keep people out.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe.
As we just end the video right there. Is the background sound okay, guys? Is it too loud or too high or okay? That was Ariel Arcella. I think she's Italian. Does a good job. Say lesbian, conservative type person or whatever she is. Every quality content there. Go. Feel free to check her out. She does a nice job. Ask people their opinions about politics and gender and things like that. So check her out. Give credit where credit is due. Okay. I don't know what that sound was. Anyway, let's check and see what's next on our list here. What do we want to watch? I like watching a lot of these videos here with man in the street type things and different situations like that. Ooh, Bo Diddle. Liberal protester yells at me, then gets canceled. Ooh, let's see if I like the liberals getting canceled. Check it out here. Bo Diddle does a nice job. I don't want to answer any YouTube questions. No, thank you.
Ask me why I'm here today.
Like the brown people should not be helping, right?
Does that person look triggered to you? They look a little triggered to me. See if you guys answered any questions about who the smartest person was. Heck yeah. I probably could add more mods or something like that, but you guys behave yourself for the most part so far. I'll add some more mods later if I need to, but make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It's down there, okay? Or where is it? What's over here? Check it out. Over there. Click that subscribe button. Should be right around there. So check it. Hit that subscribe. Hit that like button. I appreciate it. You guys are doing good? Everybody having fun? Doing good? You hit it? Don't hit it too hard. Lucky Ducky. Sometimes when ducks hit things too hard, they flap their wings, they hurt their wings. Okay, so you don't want to hurt your wings there by hitting the like button too hard. Okay, let's see what Bo Diddle's doing here. Should I put a link in the chat? You guys want to hear EOD's voice if he wants to pop in? I just don't want to do a whole panel right now or whatever. Maybe we'll do it later if I stay around, whatever. But just to get EOD's opinion on liberals here, we might send out a link just for him to pop in here. Let me see if I can remember how to do this here. Copy that link there. And copy this one here. Paste this into the chat. Oh yeah, there we go. If you want to, EOD. I'll figure out if you'll be in the background there in a second. There, I'll pop you in here. You don't play this too much here. I appreciate it, guys. Hit that like and subscribe. Don't hit that button there. And I'm not going to grift. Also, guys, I'm not going to grift. Okay, you can give money, but I'm not going to grift. Okay, I'll remind you about that a few more times. I will not grift. Okay, whatsoever. Okay, I'm not grifting now. If you happen to send money or something like that, it's acceptable, but I'm not going to grift. Okay.
Wing my like, why are you so racist? Bootlicker. I'm not a bootlicker. I'm not a.
If I didn't say it already, guys, again, I'm not going to grift. I'm not going to grift whatsoever. I'm not going to say there's a super. I'm not do it. Okay. I'm not going to grift at all. Ooh, there's somebody over there. Let me hit this button over here. Make that thing bigger. Hit the EOD button. Add to stage. There's EOD in the house. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good. Thanks again. Do I have you as a mod? I could just go over here and add you as a mod here.
Yeah, I'll mod.
I have to go as a mod. Just for the heck of it or whatever is the case. Moderator. For now. Should have done it, I think, as long as I got the right thing there. There. Cool, thank you. And let's check this. Every once in a while, I'll sort of pause it or whatever and get your reaction to what these guys do here. If you want to.
All right, then.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today, we're in Nashville, Tennessee at the Rage Against the Regime protest. Now, don't know what to expect. It could be big, it could be small, who knows? We're about to find out. Will I get screamed at? Will I get yelled at? Will I get followed? We're about to find out. All right, before we get into it, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's 200,000 subscribers. Been saying that for a long time, so hope my dreams come true. Let's make it.
Right, well, we're at it and everything. I'm not going to grift for subscribers. I'm just going to say that it's very important that you do what he just said there, but I'm not going to grift for subscribers or likes or anything like that. But you can do what he said there, but I'm not going to grift about it or anything like that. But just what he said is very important.
Hit like and subscribe, you fools. All right,
what makes today so important to be out here protesting?
United Voters.
You will grift and you will like it, says Never Lucky.
Battle of Athens, where you're Bo, right?
I am. Good to see you. I knew you looked familiar.
Yeah. Is that?
See that guy standing while everyone else is kneeling?
Why do I get all these advertisements? Because I don't pay for the YouTube subscription. That's why.
Yeah, I use AdBlock Plus or Opera. The Opera has a built-in ad blocker. It helps. But
I might look into that.
Back from World War II, saw that Athens, Tennessee was full like a corrupt government, ran for office, and yeah, basically brought democracy back when the government had been completely corrupted. So,
and it's JD Vance's birthday today. Do you have a birthday message to JD Vance?
Nope.
Even if it's not a nice birthday message. Is that your message?
It's Morse code.
I don't speak Morse code.
Oh, man. Anyway.
Well, we're just beginning. I have a few more questions if you don't mind. Have you saw the American Eagle commercial?
No.
The Sydney Sweeney commercial?
No.
Okay, never mind. I won't ask you that one then.
I've heard people on talk radio talking about on Super Talk talking about it.
Yeah. Well, essentially American Eagle.
Oh, let's ask EOD. How many times has he seen the Sydney Sweeney commercial?
I've seen it once. It's complete fucking horseshit. You know, the only reason they're upset is because it's a white lady. If it had been a brown or black lady, nobody would have given a fuck. But you're talking about good genes and white people. Oh my God, everybody thinks about the mustache man. So
the mustache man. The mustache sounds like a song.
Eagle had a commercial with her. Sure, let's talk about it. She had blonde hair, blue eyes, and it said American Eagle, or American Eagle said that she has great genes.
Hey, chat. How many times do you guys think that EOD has seen the Sydney Sweeney commercial? What are we saying he's right that he has only seen it once, or do you think he's seen it multiple times? I've seen it 3 times.
Have you?
Twitter,
I don't.
Anybody here?
I don't go digging for that shit. They don't advertise it to me. I don't buy jeans.
You don't buy jeans? Oh, okay.
I just have a few that I've had for years.
Anyway,
I do need to buy some more jeans or whatever for wintertime, but shorts in summertime.
yeah, I find it funny that it's being brought up as an issue at all instead of what's going on in Gaza or how many hospitals are going to have to close in Tennessee because of what just happened in Congress or how many kids are going to lose funding.
Yeah.
You know, there's all sorts of issues.
What do you think about people that are like this, that the yellow jackets that stand in front of people when you're trying to interview somebody out there?
Yeah, they're activists.
Exactly.
What is it? They hire the fucking commies will hire lawyers to come out and they put those fucking reflective vests on and they advise people on the street. Yeah. Don't give them your name. Just tell them, you know, the name of my lawyer firm and we will come and bail you out. You know, that kind of shit.
Yeah. They put their phone numbers on their hands or whatever. Yeah.
Right. Right. And then that's the only identifying information the cops get.
Anyway, thank you. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. I haven't saw you in a while. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? You having a good day? I thought we squashed the beef last time. If you want to just, hear my questions out first before
Well, apparently Bo did a noser.
ruining my day, we can talk about it.
And they have nothing to say too, and you're right there. You got a chance to just have your opinion heard and everything. They don't want other people to look silly in front of the camera. It's usually their excuse, but then they have nothing to say themselves.
Well, they're the fucking brown shirts, man. These are their enforcers. Instead of beating people in the streets now, they're just trying to snuff out speech.
Yeah. It's just crazy that they sort of don't want their free speech. They want to defend democracy, but they don't want to allow one of the major tenets of democracy.
Yeah, I don't think they're interested in democracy at all. They're interested in hedge money and their own fucking power, you know? But,
yeah, very true.
You want to talk? I like your hat. It's very effective. I'm gonna get sunburned. She's gonna stay free from the sun. Well, it's good to see you. Yeah, keep talking. How's it going, man? No, we have free speech. I thought you.
and they're out here protesting the Israel-Gaza conflict. As if it's us who's perpetuating that shit. You know?
I know. Yeah. It's just crazy. And plus, all they can sort of say is 6 words, stop the war. I'm like, they don't have any other kind of message behind it, And Bo asked them a question about why do you want it stopped or something like that. They'll say, because Netanyahu bad or something like that.
Yeah. Bibi's a fascist, Trump's a fascist. When in reality, they forget so easily what happened on October 7th, It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Much less, they don't think of the concept of relating that to 9/11, and us being attacked, and how we felt on 9/12 at that point there, everybody kind of came together. They don't understand, as some people in Israel, they want their families back at that point there, but they still sort of don't feel good about being attacked from somebody else.
We're like pro-democracy. I thought we were pro-democracy. Can we have free speech in this? Can we have free speech? I just want to ask a few questions. Is that fine?
Again, chat, I am not going to grift. I'm not going to ask for money. I'm not going to say that there's a super chat button there next to the comment section. I'm not going to say that there's a like button somewhere down there or a subscribe button down there. Not going to mention it at all. You can mention it in the chat if you want to. But again, I'm not going to mention such a thing. That would be very bad of me to do, and very
well. I don't know who you're trying to convince at this point, Mr. Bill, the chat or yourself, but
hey, people say it's bad to grift, so I'm just not going to grift on something like that. So
y'all get some super chats in for this man and like and subscribe. I'm going to come down with my band hammer and start hurting people.
No, thanks. That's fine. What makes today so important?
1, 2, 3, 4, stop the killing, stop the war.
How's it going? Is today an important day for...
This stupid bitch comes up and whispers in his ear.
Right wing, but let's still talk.
That's what they're there for. They're there to tell everybody in the demonstration that don't talk to this guy. He's a conservative asshole, or whatever.
Yeah. But they think it's an authority person or whatever that's going to tell them what they can do with their own free speech.
Right.
this guy here, I'm guessing we'll sort of keep talking here.
I would hope so. Wearing a biker's vest and all.
Yeah, you
You gotta
think
have
he'd
some
understand.
semblance of, some semblance of self-identity.
See if he goes with it.
Questions brought out to ask. If you'd be interested, I can ask you. I'm gonna pass. No worries.
No, he went with what the authority figure said. That's crazy.
Yeah, bitch cracked the whip and he just bent over. What a pussy.
I would love to talk about impeachment. I am right wing, but isn't that who you want to talk to about impeachment? I thought we were going to talk about it.
It's just crazy. They're out there. They're trying to get their points across to the people in the cars that can barely have time to read their signs. They're focused on something else. Where you have somebody here who might have an audience, say if he has 100,000 people, 10,000 of those at least might be, changeable, and they won't even allow him to talk. It's like, yeah, it makes no sense to me.
Her sign said, "Let's talk about it."
It's not about fucking having a conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, it's totalitarian. They want to say
Absolutely.
Trump's the dictator, and then they're like dictating who can speak to who.
That's not. The talk about it goes out the window when it's a conservative she's talking to. Free Luigi. So I want to hear about this. I am right wing, but we saw.
But I'm guessing that the younger generation here will talk, even though, Origin, but most of the people that are kind of older than I am, and I'm not going to say how old I am. But anyway, I'm guessing the younger generation here won't mind talking or whatever. They'll have some toxic opinions, but usually they don't mind it. Talking to interviewers, they want the clicks. We'll see.
Free speech. Free Luigi. Do you think that he should be free right now? Why?
Because he killed the CEO, allegedly.
Do you think he did it?
Allegedly.
Okay.
Oh my
However,
God. Didn't he practically admit to it?
Was there a video?
Yeah.
and although I do think he should be in jail for killing someone, obviously, I don't think he should get death penalty, which is what they're pushing for.
Okay.
Because it was for the greater good.
Okay, so what you're...
The greater good. What are your thoughts on that one?
It's just some nebulous concept that justifies any kind of wrong action that seems to align with their ideology. It's a terrible excuse. The ends justify the means kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
Like that. We can't have lawlessness in the streets. We can't have vigilantism. There's good reasons for this. In an orderly society, we have laws and we follow the law. And we have a legal system, and people who, misbehave and break the law are prosecuted under the legal system. We don't go into CEOs' offices and murder them. That's wrong.
Yeah. And that greater good argument, it could, I think Mustache Man sort of was thinking that same thing too back then.
Righto.
penalty, but you're not saying free Luigi, or are you?
Free him from the death penalty.
Okay, I can see that. But you don't condone violence.
I do, depending on the circumstance.
Okay, so you do.
Oh, the fucking squeaky toys.
Okay.
Is that the stupid lady with the sun hat? I think
Yeah,
it
she is. And she already talked to the person saying you don't have to talk to these people. That now that she sees that she's talking to them, giving toxic opinions, but they're still her opinions. They still want to block out the camera at that point there. It's
Yeah.
like, let people speak. They're the ones that want women to have a voice, and then this woman wants to have their voice, and she's preventing it. Ridiculous.
What circumstances is violence okay?
When it's
what democracy looks like. Luigi's violence is nothing compared.
This is what democracy looks like. The irony kills me.
I know, just like crazy. I think there's two people trying to block the cameraman now. It's like,
Yep.
seriously, that was create a crowd.
Of countless people causing them to die because he used AI to filter through people's healthcare. So then that caused countless deaths.
Oh, I hate those little piggy duck things or whatever. Remember back in 2021, everybody was have those little pig squealing things. Oh, hated this.
To people that didn't even need to happen. So Luigi killing the CEO, that was one death for the survival of so many people who were there. claims to be then cleared. So the CEO was denying those claims. That's why Luigi did, so that he would be out of power and that those people could live. That's what you mean by saying the first part. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't hear a word you said, but I'm gonna have to take your word for it. Thank you guys for talking. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Like I said, the young people don't mind chatting. It's like the old people that forget where they live.
How's it going? What are we chanting? How important is it to be Trump, Donald Trump. Is it necessary to cover
Boys, this has a lot. Guys got a lot of opinions here. Like,
your face?
He's just rapping, man.
Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump.
Those who answer the call.
wow, why? At least he's saying something, even though he's saying that so he doesn't have to say anything else or be embarrassed by his opinion, possibly.
He thinks he's fucking up their platform, but
Oh, doing the song thing. Yeah, I'm like,
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what Bo Diddle goes out there for. So good job, guy.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what.
and when Bo Diddle asked him, "What does your democracy look like?" Like, I don't want to explain it.
This is what democracy looks like.
It's just getting hard to even do anything. It's wild. How are you doing? How important is it to be out here protesting today?
Here comes the sun hat lady again.
Yeah, yeah, and they know they can do it to the older women out there. You know that they'll like bend a knee to whatever is being told in a lot of cases. You know, but if they do that to certain younger people, they don't always bend that knee as much as they used to.
Interviews.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I'm really concerned with right-wing media.
Turning point, you.
they're planning ahead here. They're planning ahead. He's walking down the path. Everybody down the line, be prepared. Somebody's going to ask you questions. So, and you don't have to answer questions while you're trying to protest and let people know your opinion.
Yeah. Don't have a conversation while you're trying to have your voices heard. That just it makes too much sense, Mr. Bill.
It is crazy. And again, I'm not going to grift, chat. Not going to grift. Okay, you don't have to. I'm not going to say that you can hit. There's the like button. I'm not going to say that there's a super chat button or anything like that down there. Not going to do it. Not gonna be me. I actually sound like Reagan there for a second. No, that was George W. Bush. No taxes.
That was George H.W.
Yeah.
We have free speech in America. Don't boo me.
He can be here, but just don't talk to him.
Walkway open, please, for people trying to pass.
I'm a loser? No, don't do that. That's rude. It is free speech. I'm not saying what you're doing is illegal, but it's rude. Have some manners. I haven't said anything to you. Why are you flipping me off? You don't even know me.
Open your eyes.
Could anybody in the chat, would you ever do that to a lefty out there that's just simply asking you a question, you know? Even if they got blue hair and rainbow shirt on, and as long as they're not attacking you, would you put a finger in their face? Go ahead, Judy.
If they were being as nice and cordial as Bo Diddle, no, not at all. But if they wanted to be a fucking jackass to him, I'm going to be a jackass back to him. You know, it's like Andrew Wilson, Rob Knorr always say this is you got to match the energy.
Match their energy, yeah. You have this person's, I mean, if he's already kind of fired up because of the protest or whatever, maybe that's what causes him to do this. But if he's in his own environment, I don't think that kind of person would flip somebody off for coming to their door and asking them a question or something like that.
Pray for me. Yes.
Ogden says no comment.
I see how you guys are.
To open my eyes.
Your strikes. Don't go to hell just because you're worshiping a false god.
You're worshiping a false god. What? Where do these people come up with this shit? I swear.
And Bo is big on Christianity too.
He is. He's a huge Christian. Yeah.
Says I'm worshiping a false god. He's contradicting himself as he speaks. This is the left. You can't do that. That's rude. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'll give the person some credit there just for a second. You saw the yellow vest that don't touch other people's property. You know, she
Yeah.
that rule there.
That's like I say. I think they're lawyers. I'm pretty sure the people in the yellow vests are hired lawyers. Yeah.
Yeah, or at least they know the limits of what they can get away with. You know?
Sure.
I might be a right winger, but that's fine. We can have free speech in America.
We do have free speech.
Well, it doesn't look like it. You guys are being quite rude.
Rudeness is also free speech.
Are you going to continue flipping? I just wanted to talk. Why are you so angry?
Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey.
Got to go where?
Donald Trump has got to go.
Ain't that the truth, James?
Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Go home.
You know, they just won't talk. It's literally like a cult. They crowd
It is.
around. I can't ask any questions, and this is what I have to.
But they call people that support Trump a cult. You know, because
Yeah.
there's one guy and you voted for that guy automatically. You're part of the cult, even though you disagree with 30% of the stuff that he does, like many people do. Epstein's and things like that. But evidently, that's a cult. But acting like this out there in public, flipping somebody off for no reason, that's not cultist behavior. No. Wearing a mask while you're sitting 1 foot away from a person right there, that's not cultish behavior.
At this point, I am pretty well convinced that the mask is simply to hide your identity, hide their identity, I should say.
Yeah. In this case, there, and I mean, at least she's got the glasses to cover her eyes there. At that point, so that might be enough to prevent facial recognition out there from identifying her. But if she didn't have the glasses on, facial recognition cameras these days are pretty advanced.
Yeah.
Hold on, he's taking a picture.
They're not going to use anything in good faith.
I promise I will.
It's not a good faith conversation.
I promise.
They don't even get it. Like this insanity is exactly why Bo Diddle's out there with a camera to show off how just absolutely crazy they are, and they're just making a perfect display of it.
I know, it's like they don't want the right wingers to have these big media platforms, but by acting like this, uncivilized to him or Liberty Hangout, these other types out there, they get a bigger audience because people want to see how crazy one side is or the other. So if you don't act crazy, you act civilized. Guess what's going to happen to his channel? It's going to stagnate or whatever, and he's going to have to diversify. What he does. But because people love to watch these kind of videos, it's just going to grow his channel and piss the left off.
Exactly, it's fuel for the fire.
Maybe try over here.
Got to go. Hey, hey.
Got to go where? Where does he got to go? Bobo. Bootlickers. I'm not a bootlicker. I'm not a.
Are you supporting pedophiles?
He is not a pedophile.
He does a great job with his editing too. You notice that too, which is
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
he's going to bleep something out or change something like that. I think he's got a staff working on that for him or something.
I was gonna say he's probably got an editor. He's big enough now.
He's not on the Epstein list.
Back when I was on TikTok back in the day, or my Facebook, things like that, that's when I first started growing. He was the big guy on there. He was sitting in his room or whatever, doing things. But now he's pretty big on YouTube.
Boo! He's not on the Epstein list.
No to bootlickers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bootlickers.
How am I a bootlicker? Thank you. Bless you. God bless you. It's a great day to be an American. It's a great day. No, come on, man. Hey, you're cool. You're cool. Maybe.
He's like a anti-celebrity there. It's like everybody's looking at him as he's walking down the path there. I don't know
Yeah,
if
man.
there's such thing as an anti-celebrity, but
Sure, like an anti-hero or infamy instead of famous, but
yeah, like a WWE bad guy type thing.
yeah.
You're not cool.
No, I was trying to squash the beat.
Files.
I don't like files.
Here's something else we can all.
Yes, agreed.
He doesn't like Clinton. Clinton was a nice guy.
Agreed. Release the files. Let's all chant it. Can we
He
chant
admitted to smoking weed, so I'll give him credit for that.
it? Release the file.
Oh, did he recently? I thought he didn't inhale or something like that.
Oh well, yeah, that was the claim. He didn't inhale, but come on, we all know that's bullshit.
Oh, come on. He's an honest guy.
Release the files! Release the files! Release the files! Yes! I agree, guys!
Oh.
I'm chanting to release the files! How do I protect them? 8647, are you hoping Trump is dead? Are you hoping for Trump's death?
Putting that on a shirt? Are you kidding me? With
Yeah.
a flag? As a 40-year-old, I'm guessing? What the heck?
It's just a question. It's a simple question.
It's blind support for their side of the fucking fence. What is it? Comey took a picture of that on the fucking beach or whatever. Look what I found. And he,
It just happened to be there.
yeah, my fucking ass.
He knew exactly what he was doing.
Absolutely, he did.
Flamingo shirt!
It's he did that sort of in the same sense when he sort of handed over certain things that he wrote or whatever to a certain professor, you know, like, I didn't know that was really a wrong thing to do or something, you know?
It's a flamingo shirt! Do not interview. Honk if you're not on the Epstein list. Do you think
giving interviews, do not speak.
Do you think Bill Clinton's on the Epstein list?
Right-wing propaganda, do not speak. Do not speak.
It was fun while it lasted.
Do not give interviews. Do not give interviews.
This is what they're supposed to do?
Do not give interviews. Turning Point protects files.
Sorry.
Do not give interviews to files.
I do not protect pedophiles. I don't protect pedophiles.
God, they've had to edit all of that out. That's crazy.
I know. There's just every other word. It's just craziness out there that having to say that. I don't see any kids out there or whatever, but if there were, I'd be ashamed to be a parent and say that.
Looking for interviews.
Can we agree to release the list?
Turning Point protects files. Do not give interviews to file protection.
He's not even associated with Turning Point USA. These people have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
Release.
I'm sure he'd love to be though. I mean, it'd be a big step up for him if he did get like sponsored by Charlie Kirk or something. But
Yeah. I mean, he goes to some of their events or whatever and things like that, you know. But he's not going to speak at their events or whatever, like that.
yeah, he's not out there on their behalf right now. He's just doing his channel. But
That's crazy.
people are retarded.
We can agree. I don't support that. We all have our own voices. I don't support Trump holding the list. Can you listen to me? I just said I don't support Trump holding the list.
Oh, Jen, can you do me a favor out there? Make sure everybody in the chat knows that I'm not doing any grifting. I'm not sort of saying check out the super chat or like button. Make sure everybody in the chat knows that for me. I appreciate it.
I don't support the list. I support releasing the list.
We need to tell millions of passengers about their gate changes.
But if they want to do it, I'm not going to stop them from doing it. But you know, I'm not. Bill does not grift. Okay, I'm not grifting every 5 minutes like some people out there. Not saying it's wrong to grift, but I'm saying I don't do the grifting myself.
Like and subscribe and get super chats in.
Oh, ho! He was talking to me. You shouldn't have your children out here, by the way. Ask me why I'm here today.
Nobody.
Yeah, especially he's right. You know, your kids out there, you're gonna behave like that and have the 86 on your shirt and things like that.
Yeah,
they're gonna ask questions, and
of course they
think
are. Yeah,
Trump bad to them, but some of these people out there are saying things beyond that.
Give about Turning Point USA.
Obviously, 4 of you guys do. You won't stop following me around. Don't bring up Jesus. Don't bring up you're cursing. They got a lot of energy for it to be 11 a.m. You know, since the last protest, the attendance is way down. You guys had a massive turnout last time.
USA is complete trash. Nobody watches that. That's why they're out there getting interviews.
I watch it all the time. How are you? It's good to see you.
Thank you, OG, for that membership there. But make sure that you admit that I did not grift for that thing, okay? Make sure to let everybody else know that I was not grifting. Get that any kind of membership or any kind of donations or anything like that. You just make sure that's apparent to everybody there. So no grifting forced you to do that.
Lord Class says that can't be a lawyer. I don't know. Maybe it's a paralegal or a volunteer or something.
Donald Trump the veto. Donald Trump the veto. Donald Trump the veto. Donald Trump the veto.
Can we agree?
Oh, that guy's not very creative at all.
I know. Here's an idea. By you, this guy yelling and screaming at the guy, it's does nothing more than give him more energy. It's like, again, you're making yourself look silly. So he's just going to want to stay there longer to have more content, you know?
Yeah.
Turn these kind of things into one video. Sometimes he gets enough content, he'll turn it into 2 different videos and make twice the money.
Indeed.
My name's Bo Diddle, and if you don't know me, maybe you should. Give me a follow on Instagram, on YouTube, and Diddle TV on X. What do you think is wrong?
I have no idea what he said there, but do what he said there, you know.
It was one question, and they just shut me down.
If it's propaganda, here's an idea. Ask him questions after he asks you questions and find out if it's propaganda and get his opinions.
It's crazy.
Now that makes too much sense, Mr. Bell.
In charge. What do you mean by
Very true, very true. That would just common sense is not exactly
their strong suit, not at all. Yeah.
Exactly. This is in Tennessee too, I think. I'm like, you'd think people in Tennessee would have a little bit more stability, but
Oh, the big cities all over the country are full of these fucking idiots.
yeah.
Wow. That was
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
kind of aggressive.
I like history, so I'm trying to see. And Dallas Dudley. Anybody in history there?
I was just trying to ask a question. Anyways, we'll get back at it. Are you Bo Diddle, Diddy Fiddler? I am Bo Diddle. What's up? Diddy Fiddler. I made that name way before Diddy. I didn't know. I'm not in any way associated with Diddy. Where are you at? You're fun. Let's keep our.
Oh yeah. So they changed chefs, guys. Check out. They changed chefs. Went from the tall person with the lipstick and everything to the a little shorter person here with the wild hair going on here. Let's see if this person does any better than the last person.
Conversation. That was fun. No. There's nothing wrong. She called me. What did you call me? A kitty fitter? Like kitnip or catnip? What does that mean? Why are you flipping me off?
I'm not sure if that's really a good thing to have at a cars around and everything, and you're having that kind of sound or whatever next to where there's cars driving down the streets. Most police departments would say, no, let's turn off that kind of stuff that could cause an accident.
I haven't said anything to you. I don't even know your name, and you're saying F you. Now it's 2 times F you. You know, maybe we should just cross the streets. Say it to the camera.
Don't say it to the camera.
Come on.
Don't say it to the camera. That's the
You called me a what? What?
Let's get back to that in a second here. Visual. There. Have you seen Black Man in a Trump rally video? He's a lefty that gets interviewed and brought to the MAGA side and welcomed, and sees how the interviewer gets treated. So, I haven't seen that. Interesting. Maybe somebody else in the chat has seen that.
Now I'm gonna walk away and he's gonna scream it, and then he's gonna be a coward about it. Watch, it's gonna happen. Okay.
You said in a threatening tone that my children should not be here. You filed defender.
That is a fact. Your children should not be here.
You threatened my children.
You put your children in a bad
How did he threaten your children? What the heck?
situation.
This is a peaceful.
What about saying your children shouldn't be here is threatening your children?
The way you said it, my friend. We're not stupid. You know what you stand for.
Your children shouldn't be here. Okay. Sounds like a tornado siren.
Taking that as a threat? What kind of mentality is that? They just try to turn everything what conservatives say into something that they didn't say. Like, he didn't say anything bad about his kids. He wasn't even talking about his kids. He's saying kids in general should not be at an event where you're using that kind of language. He didn't say that. I said that last part. Crazy. There. Thank you guys. I got to double check there. It says 15 people or so in the chat there. I'd like to do a human check. Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you're a human. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not quite sure if you're a human. Put a 3 in the chat if you're certainly not a human. Okay.
Do you think Trump is like Hitler?
I'm not talking
You could be AI or a robot or something like that. You know.
to you. Go away. Go away.
Well, you have a sign that is comparing Trump to Hitler. Do you think?
You'd think you'd want to have it or express your opinion about that sign. Unless somebody gave you that sign for free.
Donald Trump is a clown? I love your leggings. This sign? Her shirt?
Hey, can we read the other side of your sign?
Stop cherry picking our Constitution the way that you cherry pick the Bible is what her sign says. But the irony is she doesn't.
Diddle. Whoa, you should have a biblical conversation with her.
Even believe in the Bible. What are you holding?
Maybe she does. Maybe she's the one that's cherry picking.
What are you holding? Boycott of Velo Airlines? What did a Velo Airlines do? That kind of got me. That was loud. She was saying, what were you saying? What did a Velo Airlines do?
Maybe a Velo Airlines should sponsor.
Yeah, I guess they're saying boycott of Velo Airlines. I guess a Velo Airlines, if you're based in cool, sponsor me. I don't know. Did you change out of your mask?
Protector.
Did you change out of your mask?
Protector.
These 100% grass-fed beef sticks from Paleo Valley are 30.
There's a lot of advertisements in this one here. He's like these Paleo Valley meat sticks. Not a big fan myself, but I like more like your Tillamook beef.
Yeah, we could probably agree on more than we disagree with, but you guys just shut down free speech. We're never gonna agree on anything. So you were putting your sign in the camera. Stop fascism in concentration camps. Where are concentration?
That's what I always love. It's like they have these stop fascism type signs and whatever. They don't like fascism, while they're basically using a fascist tactic by putting their signs in front of people's faces and these things. Like they not understand. I know what their idea of fascism is, but they're doing the tactic of fascism by.
Well, they don't know what fascism is. They think anything right wing is fascism.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, a lot of these people out there. I mean, some of the people in our space or whatever, they got to come up with some political version of fascism.
Yeah.
Get
What-
an ideology, but out here, these people don't know what it is. They just assume that Charlie Kirk is a fascist. You know?
Right. Or Donald Trump is, or anybody who isn't left wing is, pretty much. But what was I going to get at? It's one of the primary rules for radicals, right? Is accuse the enemy of what you're guilty of. So,
Yeah, it's wild. It's just don't put two and two together.
I bet half of them don't even realize that's what they're doing.
Okay. Do you believe the election was stolen?
I'm just sitting here holding a sign that nobody can see except for people that agree with my sign.
Didn't get shot. He didn't win. He's in the files. Do you think that he didn't actually get shot? Do you truly believe that?
She took her vest off.
It's not worth it, man. Just move on.
Silence speaks volumes if you truly believe that. Smart women against Trump. Would you please talk to a right-winger? Let's have conversation, not censorship.
I think we heard you, Evan.
Well, smart women against Trump. Smart women wouldn't vape. It hurts your lungs. So you're
He's right, but sometimes he says stuff just to be funny.
long in prison, not the White House. Bill Clinton was in the White House. Can we agree?
Scorched earth. They should all go to prison.
Agreed.
At least he's consistent.
If you're on the fucking Epstein files, I tend to agree.
Don't talk to me.
Of course, Bill Clinton's opinions now would be considered fascist.
When you don't talk to me, how am I supposed to rationalize? Just shutting down free speech and then saying that they can't rationalize with me when they're the ones being irrational. What does democracy look like?
Hey, Ashley, thanks for letting people know that I do have a Twitch over there also, even though you're Canadian over there. I'm not owning the libs right now, but Bo Diddle's owning the libs right now. Just asking my opinion there and making sure that the chat knows that I'm not grifting at all, too. Okay, so. But thanks for watching, Testy. Have a good one over there.
You had so much energy. Give it to me one more time. Do you think that racist? Because that's kind of what your shirt says. Do you think conservatives are racist? You think conservatives?
What democracy looks like.
You know, we're a constitutional republic, right?
I know they always say I'm so loud. I don't need one. How do I work it?
Just press the button, ma'am.
He said it so she didn't hear, but that's the camera. Like he's being nice, but it's funny to see him.
I'm a crossing. Here comes a right winger. I'm even gonna do the Michael Jackson to you. It's not. It's not. I'm gonna do the Bo Diddle to you. I'm just gonna stop talking. Can we talk about it now? Excuse me? Could we talk about it now?
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
That taco making you guys hungry, or the fact that they keep showing the Wendy's over there? It's my lunchtime here.
Do you think conservatism is a threat to the country?
No.
Holy
Ooh.
crap.
Do you understand touching people with foreign objects without their permission could be considered a crime?
A freaking tsunami came out of nowhere.
They're hyping me the other here to just make you into saying something really
Here's what it
stupid.
is, Donald Trump. How about that?
That wasn't the question. That wasn't the question. See, this is the energy I wanted. Well, the energy is back. Yeah! Conservatism is a threat.
No rights in this thing because of that mother.
Rights do you not have?
This is what democracy looks like.
What rights do you not have?
How many tattoos do you have, EOD? Would you want as many tattoos as that lady over there had? That's a lot of tattoos.
What democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy
All the way up to her neck.
looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Will you talk to me?
This is what democracy looks like.
Talk to me.
This is what democracy looks like.
All I want is you to answer a few questions.
This is what democracy looks like.
They're just silent. They won't answer a single question.
This is what democracy looks like.
Sure. Just saying, if Trump was a fascist, this wouldn't be happening right now.
Ain't that the truth?
You got.
Look at it, they're just surrounded by saying the same thing. But we're the cults, right? You know,
Yeah.
like, what does the cult do? Has the same opinions, and all follows the same kind of ideology.
And any dissenters are absolutely ostracized. That sounds like the Democrat Party to me.
Yeah, at that point there, but if Bo had somebody else out there that was sort of halfway in between or was thinking about it, you know, he should ask that other person, what do you think of these people here that kind of are acting cultish, you know? But nobody out there is able to have their own opinion.
It scared me. I turned around and you were right. Do you think conservatism is a threat?
Democracy looks like.
Do you think conservatism is a threat?
This is what democracy looks
I have mind, exactly. Crucible, exactly.
like.
Do you think American Eagle is racist for having Sydney Sweeney and jeans?
This is what democracy looks like.
Last question for you. If you were to compliment one part about conservatives, what would you compliment them on?
This is what democracy looks like.
At least you took a breath.
You're not answering a single question.
This is what democracy looks like.
I heard that like 18 times ago.
This is what democracy looks like. It's not what an American and you don't understand the problem.
Well, the funny thing is we're not even a democracy.
Democracy looks like. We're not even. This is what democracy looks like.
And I think they're right outside the Texas, some sort of capital, I think, right next to there. I'm like,
Well, you said it was Tennessee, right?
Tennessee, yeah. I know there's some sort of a building that's big building right behind them there. And their representatives are in that building.
Yeah.
Not vote counters for the democracy. Representatives of a republic.
It's another fucking term that they truly don't understand. They think all of the West is democracy, and not a single country in the West is actually a democracy. It's retarded.
Yeah. the further east you go from the U.S., you actually get less democracy from a lot of
Indeed.
cases. You know, as far as having 2 or 3 different houses as their representatives, and you have to have. They don't really get to pick their own prime minister. The representatives pick their prime minister and candidate, don't they?
Yeah,
excuse
in
me,
a
so
parliamentary
after-
system, I think the party wins the government, quote unquote, and then they get to set up every single office. Yeah.
And the government, the people that representatives choose who they get to install as their prime minister. Whereas, at least in America, we have at least a choice between 2 people that the people elect directly.
Right.
Or electorally, if you will.
This is what democracy looks like.
Is this the only chant they know? Maybe we're done with that chant. Are we done? Why are you provoking violence? What's that?
Seriously.
And there's a kid. Yeah, his
And
kid is right next
it's
to him.
like I'm just like, and then they said somebody got threatened, and you're using that kind of behavior. Oh!
What all about? Why are you flipping me off, sir? Why are you flipping me off?
Yeah, see that building in the background? I'm not sure.
That's some kind of memorial. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe this is Memphis? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Say that
Choose the wrong color? What the fuck?
Brown people
These
should
peop-
not. I gotta slow down here.
Ah, they are so incredibly racist and hypocritical, man. It is unfucking real.
And don't you love it when they sort of insult conservatives by calling them gay or something like that? Like, are you using pride language as an insult? Like,
Yeah.
how ridiculous is this?
Be helping right-wing mother like you. Why are you so racist?
Have a great day.
That was the most racist thing I've ever heard. Brown should not be supporting right-wingers. That is so messed up.
She actually said that.
Yeah, and never mind Thomas Sowell or Clarence Thomas or all of the creators out there like Officer Tatum and the Hodge twins who are black
Yeah.
conservatives. You know, those people don't exist apparently.
Exactly. They're Uncle you know who, but
Right.
Don't touch my mic.
Stick your mic in my face.
You're the one talking.
Show me what democracy looks like. What democracy looks like. What democracy looks
Have you changed your mind yet?
Repeal the 19th.
He's just still a vaping. Got to go where?
again, guys, I haven't grifted in a long time because I don't grift. Okay, I'm not going to grift at all. I'm not going to say there's a super chat button down there, or there's a like and subscribe button out there. Okay, I'm not going to do it. I know you guys want me to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay.
Got to go where? Got to go run for 2028.
Sorry. Oh my goodness, it's crazy.
Oh, and the gun control bullshit is even worse.
Oh, I know. It's
Why are you flipping me off?
is he going to do his advertisement right here? It'd be a great time to do it. Hey, if you guys want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe.
More of these idiots making idiots of themselves.
Important to say of substance? Do you have anything important to say? Is there anything of substance?
Change your views. Grow up. Be real. You're worshiping your power. Grow up. Go away.
An old guy telling somebody to grow up because he disagrees with them.
Yeah. Again, the irony is unreal, man. It really is.
Great seeing you guys. See you guys next week. Come on. I was leaving. I'm leaving. Do you have anything of substance to say? Do you have anything of substance to say?
Yeah, if this was a lefty and a right wing thing doing something like this, we would disagree with them, but most of us would say, "Thank you for coming out here and trying to
Have a conversation, yeah.
have a conversation." At that point, there, at least there'd be one or two people that are like that probably everybody. But here you don't see anybody evidently sort of saying, thanks for trying to get our point of view or attempting a conversation, you know, or
Well, I've seen it 100 times. Like when there's a protest and a counter protest, people, even left wing people, will go to the left wing side, and there's all this vitriol and hatred and nastiness coming out of these people's mouths. They go to the right wing side. It's exact opposite. It's like, hey, you know, I know we disagree, but let's have a conversation about it.
Yeah. Hey, Belinda, how you doing? How are things going over there in North Carolina? Hopefully things are. Are you still working with the charities over there? Hopefully things are going good in that part of your state.
What's up? What happened to your legs, man? What do you mean? Are those Epstein marks on your legs?
What the fuck does that mean?
I'll see ya. I'm trying to.
Not even a
fist bump.
I don't want your hand here, dude. It's a fist bump. It's a fist bump. Go away. I was trying. Bye, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. To 200,000 subscribers.
I'm not sure what he said about that, like, subscribe stuff, but yeah, you probably want to do that, guys. Check out Bo Diddle right here. Link to this video here. Hold your horses.
Yeah, Crucible Crusader brings this up, is that the Klan was actually founded by Democrats. It was. And the party in the House of Representatives that opposed the 1966 Civil Rights Act was also Democrats. And if you remember a famous quote from LBJ, it was, we'll have those N-words voting Democrat for the rest of their lives. That was the whole plan behind our entitlement system. So
yeah, but the Democrats say the party switched. They can't say when it happened, you know, but evidently the party switched, and the guy that was in the Congress for 52 years that was a Democrat the entire time, that party evidently switched. Yeah, we still a Democrat all throughout that. So evidently, that's their proof. Craziness.
Indeed.
Let's see. Let's go Liberty Hangout here. We haven't seen this one here yet.
Poop happens. Well, I'm gonna have to head out, Mr. Bill. I do appreciate you having me on, though. Thank you, man.
No worries. No problem. Thank you for popping in the UD. Everybody check out UD's channel there. You can pop it in the thing there. If you
Yeah, I'll do that.
Subscribe there. Go ahead and do that there. So I don't have it on.
I do a lot of D&D these days. That's primarily what I've been doing. On Sundays, we have the Sunless Citadel with Lower Class, Emmett. Who else is in there? We got Heavy Fisted, Nader Hunter, as well as there's a fifth one. I forget, but that's my secondary group. And then on Wednesdays, I have the primary group. There's 7 of us. One of those is Rob Knorr, in my regular group from the first campaign I did. So y'all come out 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sundays and Wednesdays. We do D&D, and that's pretty much all I've been doing these days. Every once in a while I'll stream, but keep your eye out for me. I do mod for Rob, and now Rob, I mod for only Mr. Bill, so I'll be hanging around.
Thank you. Thanks. Coming out.
Thanks, Mr. Bill. I'll see y'all later.
Bye. All right, if you guys are still out here, we'll watch Liberty Hangout, and then we'll call it a day here. Evidently, let's call it Poop Happens here. Let's see what she's got going on here with the poopage. Although I think there's some things she did back in college or whatever, they probably left to try to bring that up here. Okay, that behavior there versus what she evidently had a accident in a bathroom in college or something like that. Not acting silly in public like this lady here. What the heck? Crazy people out there. You guys are doing good. Hang out. Keep on watching this till.
Nobody wants to talk to a grown adult who's
I have to point out, you have a sticker that says "I poop on fascist," and you're talking about it smelling like poop.
That's my sticker. Yeah, I poop on fascist.
Disgusting.
That's you.
You want to poop on me?
I will poop on you if you continue being a fascist.
Have a little bit of self-reflection there. You look ridiculous right now. And when this clip goes out, this is going to go viral, and you guys are going to get made fun of because this looks so bad for you.
So I keep saying they just don't understand. By acting like children when they're adults, it makes their entire cause look childish.
It might be your baby's diaper. You're shaking. Yes. Are you a little nervous? No, because I'm about to move you. You're about to move me.
Oh, interesting.
It might be her baby's diaper that she's holding right there. Do you have a pants? Is it you that has poopy pants?
Don't answer her question.
Have you ever had a poopy pants? No.
She's just looking for
Oh, good.
Is now! Is now! Is now!
Maybe it was Berger. No, it's somebody else. The Democrat that was there. The guy that's eulogized by Biden, right? Yeah. Yeah, did his eulogy. Sandy Berger's who you're thinking of. Bird. Somebody Bird. What was the first guy's name? Bird. Trivia question. Who? Last name was Bird. What was his first name?
Is now! Is now!
I think he was also part of the Triple K too.
Is now!
Where have you seen Project 2025 being implemented?
What?
Where have you seen Project 2025 being implemented today?
Everything Donald Trump is doing is Project 2025. He's usurped the power of Congress, of the legislatures. And it's not allowed according to the Constitution. If you listen to Michael Ludig, he said this morning.
This guy's really triggered for some reason. Going crazy there. Yeah, Bird was the last name. I just can't remember what his first name was. Robert Bird. Crucible. What's the win on that one there? Oh, actually, should get you guys trivia here while we do this. Give you another trivia question. We're talking politics kind of trivia. No, let's get an easy one. What two states is Joe Biden best known to have lived in? What two states is he known for? Bonus points if you know what city he always tries to advertise that he was a kid in.
Well, actually, it was a month ago that there were 27 complaints that the American colonists had against George III. And now...
Talk to her. You don't want to talk to her.
Ironically, I played Elsa for a birthday party once.
And you guys want a girlfriend like this? I'm not sure if Caitlin gets her information, but if you want me to, I'll see if I can find out, get her number for you.
Same old phone? Nah.
Come on, you guys need a wonderful girlfriend like that. Come on, admit it.
The most beautiful ballad someone has ever written for me. To
Yeah, Testy over there wants to get a hookup there. Okay, I'll look into that for you if I can. Okay, I don't have all the connections that I used to have, but we'll check it out there. Eagle Creek, is that a senior citizen living area or something?
All right, everybody. It was good practice. I want the real thing. Do it again. I want the real thing. That was good. How many takes did that take for you to do that well?
How many what?
How many takes did you rehearse?
How many takes did it take for you to get fans in college?
Just one. Just one. I'm good like that.
Okay.
How many rehearsals did you do?
Coming out here and doing it in front of everybody again?
Here, when somebody's talking to someone else here and trying to have a conversation with that other person, you do know it's adult behavior not to interrupt and yell and scream into a little toy. Okay?
Can you play Falling in Reverse?
No, you can go back.
Can you play Falling in Reverse? That's a good picture of me. I like that picture. I was like,
walking that way. Hey! Oh, wait, hold up.
There's Adam Francisco over there.
you're so tough. Do you actually want to have a conversation, or do you
I
not
don't have a
able to
conversation
handle it?
with fascists. You guys don't respond to intelligence. So get your ugly ass out of my face.
If you're so much smarter than me, then why don't you engage? If you hit me with that, you're gonna...
Don't engage. Oh, I have pictures of her. What the heck? Oh boy.
Have a bad day.
Whoa.
Did you just gender him? You don't know if he's a man. You just say man.
You think you care? You think you actually care? If you actually cared, you wouldn't.
If you were
Calm down. Calm down. Not the end of the world. You can have a conversation without going wild.
smart as you are, you would be able to debate a little more.
Yourself in college. Who's the one who shot herself in college?
You're acting like you're yourself right now.
I'm not a baby.
Are you in your pants right now
No, but
because
you
you're
shot
here
yourself
with
in
me?
college. You grown ass woman. You grown ass woman. Whoa.
So if you're so smart, shouldn't you be able to defend your ideas against someone like that?
It's funny as how grown this motherfucker, dude.
She's embarrassed. It's okay. So I'm embarrassed, but they have masks on so that they can't be identified because they actually don't believe in anything that they say. Actually, let me correct myself. I don't think they know what they believe in, and they're just parroting things that they're told to say at these workshops for these protests like this. I'm not embarrassed of anything I believe in. I'll stand up for everything that I believe in and hold true to myself and my heart, and I know it's true and right. These people don't want their identity out there. It's very ironic.
I was going to sort of do a pause and explain things there, but she explained it perfectly right there.
Is this yours?
No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No
She's like got hers.
No fear.
Or she.
Immigrants are welcome here. No
Hey, Testy over on Twitch. Do you have one of those things up there? Oh, yours would be that Olivier guy or whatever, right?
They, because I'm respectful, have their arm around him like he's a buddy. You know, like this is my good friend the Nazi right now.
No fear. No hate. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Except Adam.
Okay. Immigrants are welcome here.
It's hard, dude.
You gotta stay insane.
You can do better than that.
Immigrants. Do they know the difference between illegal immigrants and legal immigrants? I don't think so.
Immigrants are welcome here. No hate.
You can do better than that. Rack up that energy.
No hate. No fear.
Just that little sign or whatever that she had over there with DeSantis with the thing on his shoulder.
Immigrants are welcome here. No hate. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
What is the most important message for you guys to get out today?
That
At least they're starting to get a little bit of a tune to some of their songs, you know, they have a little bit of melody, you know. Again, hiding your face there. I understand the sunglasses, but I don't understand wearing all black on a hot Florida day there. That just doesn't make much sense.
Concentration camps put you on the wrong side of history. Yeah.
Where do you see concentration camps happening today?
There's one in Alligator Alcatraz, or you could call it Alligator Auschwitz. You know, it's the same thing.
Where do you see similarities between Auschwitz and Alcatraz, Alligator Alcatraz?
People are being kept in cages against their will. People are being tortured. There's been reports that their drinking water comes from their toilet water. There's been reports that there's worms in their food. People are being brutalized. A lot of them are American citizens, right? Or some of them are here legally and going through the legal process of trying to become citizens.
And all these things, guess what? You're alleging or you're hearing from. Here's an idea what you can do. Write your congressperson. See if your congressperson can get a visit down there and have a look for themselves and see if that's the way that things are being done, or ask for more transparency. But to accuse someone of something without any evidence, not exactly the best way to do it.
So it's illegal to have them it's the same thing that we did to the Japanese during World War II.
Okay.
If you call it
I was wondering about that Belinda, the Handmaids. I've never watched it or whatever. It's something to do with abortion or something like that. I understand that entire concept there, but it looks like they're just kind of trying to cosplay or something.
internment camp, or you can call it a concentration camp because it's a concentration of people.
Yeah. Was a concentration camp like Auschwitz, was that temporary or was that permanent?
Was it temporary or permanent? I mean, for the people who died, it was permanent. For the people that got out, it was temporary.
What are you out here protesting today?
Basically, DeSantis is having lunch or dinner in here, so
Yeah.
we're out here to exercise our First Amendment rights.
Yeah. What are they going to be talking about today, do you think?
You have to talk and go and ask them.
Oh, I wasn't invited in.
Not many people were.
No.
Yeah, well, if you paid enough, you could go.
Okay, how much was the ticket?
I don't know. I didn't.
You're not interested in having lunch or dinner with them. All right. What's your sign say?
No.
Resist?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to stand up for America's values are at stake right now, so we need to stand up America needs to stand up, make sure that we are upholding the values that our country is founded upon.
Absolutely. What's your other sign say?
Bernie was in North Carolina. He is kind of going to some of the Republican type areas there. I'm not sure what size crowds he's getting at different places, but that is interesting that he's trying to advance socialism in places that are like the most conservative areas. Okay. You're just trying to get a activist base or whatever in those certain areas, you know.
And those are some of the values that are at stake right now. Families being torn apart.
Okay. Okay. And so when you say ripping families apart, you're talking about his
Republicans use propaganda, right?
immigration type of thing.
Almost all families. Medicare, Medicaid.
Pants here, poopy pants here, poopy pants here, poopy pants here.
So are you concerned at all about the ICE agents that have their face covered and we're not identified?
Yeah, I think it's ironic that
I was the same people. That guy that just went by or whatever. He was at the same protests a couple weeks ago that she was at, you know, running away from questions.
a lot of people were worried about covering their face during COVID, and then a lot of people choose to cover their face to hide the fact that they're snatching people off the street, so it's a little ironic.
Yeah. What would you like to know about their identity?
Interesting. But you guys say that they're snatching brown people off the streets. So why are white people hiding their face? Huh? Please explain this to me. If he's racist, that means he likes white people, right? So why would white people need to hide their face?
Like, do you think we should know who these people are?
Background checks. Yeah, I mean, like, are they a part of certain, you know, white pride groups or anything like that? Do they have a record? You know, why are they covering their face? Yeah.
Do you share that same sentiment about the identity of people who are coming across the border that are unvetted and we have no clue who they are?
Are you talking about masks?
I'm talking.
Protesters, as in conservative protesters, protesting him coming there. More of them showed up than actual liberals supporting Sanders. That's funny.
About people, so you want the identity of ICE agents or a mask?
Yeah, they should be vetted. There should. I'm not like anybody can cross the border. Like, of course, there should be comprehensive immigration reform, right? But I just don't think we should be torturing people and putting them into camp.
What kind of torture is going on in Alligator Alcatraz?
I don't know specifically in Alligator.
I don't know, but I'm going to say that there is. Because I don't like the guy in the White House. That's the only thing you got.
Alcatraz, besides the fact that there's too many people per cage, and because it's not a permanent building, it is a tent. So there's mosquitoes, there's heat here today. Imagine how much hotter it is down south. So it's inhumane conditions. So people sweating, maybe 30 people to a cell.
So when the people were outside on a 2-month journey, South America to Texas, going through all that stuff because Biden gave them the indication that he would allow them in. That was very humane, is what you're saying?
Which is what I've heard.
If you guys have not heard, we have a super cool YouTube membership opportunity. You can join for only $2.99 a month. It's super cool. You get these super cool badges. If you've been
Hasn't there already been a report of a Haitian immigrant dying in Alligator Alcatraz?
A report.
Tell me about it.
I'm asking you if you're aware.
Here, if you have the information of something like that happening, I know there was some sort of a hunger strike evidently from Alcatraz, but do you blame a hunger strike, people having issue on the people that are offering them food, or the people that are on the hunger strike?
Aware of it. This is all I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're asking me if I know the information that you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to tell me about
Have
that.
you heard about the immigrant that died from Haiti?
No, I'm asking you to give me details.
I don't know any detail, but
I don't know any details. I just heard it on a post on my, I use Twitter nowadays, Mastodon or Blue Sky. That's what it was.
besides the fact that they're from Haiti and that they perished.
Okay, I know that there's some people who have medical conditions that go there, just like a prison or whatever. They have medical conditions. They might die while they're being detained or in the
Do you think
detainment
if they
center.
were being taken care of?
Well, there's a medical team there.
But don't you think people shouldn't be dying if there's a medical team there?
well, I don't know their medical condition. It could have been something like a heart attack or a stroke or something that was unpreventable that no one really could have saved them from. But I don't know if it's fair to compare a detainment center, a temporary detainment center, to a death camp.
I never said death camp. I did say concentration camp.
You said Auschwitz.
Yeah, which was a
which was a concentration camp where bad things happened relating to death. Yeah, that's why people consider it a death camp.
concentration camp.
It was a death camp.
Yeah, that's true. And if
Unless you want to downplay what
if
happened.
an Haitian immigrant died there, then wouldn't that be a camp where somebody died?
If someone died in a hospital because they weren't able to save them, would that be a death camp?
Is a hospital? Do you think it's related?
I think they get free health care. So yeah, there is a hospital there. They do, yeah. There's a medical team there.
I'm done talking to you. I think I actually recognize you. I know your channel. I think you've come to UCF before.
Oh, do you go there?
I'm a professor, yeah.
You're
I'm guessing teacher's aide, but
a professor at UCF. What do you teach?
Look at her.
What does she teach? You're a professor and you're calling an illegal immigrant detainment center a death camp and comparing it to a horrendous site called Auschwitz. What do you teach at UCF?
I think that's who you support.
that gets people a little bit excited when you say you're an authority figure, professor at a college, and you make that kind of comparison. You better not be a history professor, I'll tell you that much.
You guys brought that, not me. You guys brought the Nazi armband, not me.
I mean, he supports Nazis.
I don't personally. I don't have Nazi symbolism in my house. You guys brought that.
I don't have that. I don't support Nazis.
Well, you guys brought that.
Yeah, this was just put out recently. You saw this one already, Belinda? Oh my god. No spoilers, no spoilers.
That's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
It's really weird that he's a Nazi. Absolutely weird.
You guys are the only ones here that come with Nazi signs, though. That's what's weird. I didn't come with this. You guys have poster boards of people dressed in Nazi armbands. I don't have that in my house.
Here's an idea. You're there for a cause to advertise your signs, but half of the people there are attacking one person with language. Like, how ridiculous do these people want to be in front of a camera?
Nobody wants to talk to a grown adult. Nobody wants to talk to you. You better back the f up.
Did your
Nobody wants to talk to a grown adult. They want to talk to a... Hey, Tessie, if you're still out there, see if she gives her number here for you. Hold on.
I'll do your hair today.
Yeah, actually she did.
Yeah, it looks great. I love it. You can tell she might need her lenses adjusted.
Hair looks great. I'm so glad that you're not.
Actually, poop your pants because it smells like shit right now.
Am I-
Like junior high behavior out here. What the heck? Exactly, James. Yep. Craziness.
It didn't smell like until she got over here. She
It's yesterday.
It's crazy.
No. Today.
It's crazy. How a grown adult. Her hair.
Just when?
I did. You don't have to. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe go fucking do that. You fucking bitch.
Imagine being this triggered and calling people names that their own safety person has to kind of tell you to stop and chill out. Imagine how mentally bad you have to be.
You're being taken away by the man. Listen to the man. I have to point out, you have a sticker that says "I poop on fascists," and you're talking about it smelling like poop. Your sticker literally it's like you poop on other.
Yeah, I poop on
That's
fascists.
disgusting.
That's you.
You want to poop on
I
me?
will poop on you if you continue being a fascist.
Okay. I would
You probably do like it because you have a humiliation king.
Yeah.
You see how you giggle every time that happens? It's because you know that is true.
So you guys want to poop on me?
Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of
You're so.
There. See, at least the security people here in the vests are telling people, don't do that, don't do that. Although, if it was a person on the right that did the same thing to a person on the left, guess what these people would do? They would call the police and say, this right-wing person smacked this other person's property. But here they're just innocently saying, don't do that.
So embarrassed right now talking about poop, and your sticker says I poop on fascists, guys. Have a little bit of self-reflection there. You look ridiculous right now. And when this clip goes out, this is gonna go viral, and you guys are gonna get made fun of because this looks so bad for you. You know, I just want to point out to everybody, her sticker says I poop on fascists.
And she's the person that's trying to say other people are bad for having accidents, allegedly.
You guys want to poop on me. That's embarrassing.
I know. Out of her face.
You guys like to poop on people, huh? So I just want to point out to the camera, because she has a sticker that literally, look how like distraught she is. She's apologizing to her right now because that's her sticker. So actually she's the one who likes to do the pooping on people. And so she's
it's my sticker.
Yeah, so you like to poop on people. That is so funny. They always want to chant Caitlin Bennett pooped her pants, but they're the ones who walk around with stickers about pooping in public on people. That's hilarious. And now they're having a little group session right now about it. They don't know what to do. They've been completely disarmed. They have no idea what to do because they publicly stated they're the ones who like to poop in public on people. That is insane. That is the funniest thing that I have ever.
If they want to make themselves look good or whatever, what they should do is cover up that sign and say, I'm sorry, we forgot the sign is on here. We did not mean to make such a stupid thing on our thing to represent ourselves. But they won't do that.
Ever seen out of the 7 years I've been doing this, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen. So we're gonna let them have their little huddle session to figure out what to do and PR control about this. And we're just gonna wait for DeSantis to come out. If you could say one thing to DeSantis, what would you say to him?
I wouldn't talk to him.
You wanna?
I'm not grifting anymore, guys. When I see the numbers are down below 10, I'm not gonna grift at all. You know, not that I was grifting before, but I'm not gonna grift now at all because under 10 people watching there, so you won't see me grift and say that there's a super chat button or a like button or a subscribe button down there somewhere. There's also a notification bell too, so just in case. But I'm not grifting since I'm under 10 viewers. So
talk to him. What if he sat down and was like, I want to hear what you have to say. I'm all yours.
Get that thing out of my face.
Don't touch the camera.
Don't touch it. You
Ooh.
can't touch it, baby.
baby. U.S. Army veteran. Vote blue to save democracy. Vote blue no matter who. Okay. But a U.S. Army veteran that fought for people's rights nearly took someone else's rights away. Right to freedom of the press, you know.
Are the old
I know it's between the government and the person, but still the concept applies.
people here so out of control that you have to follow them? I would love to be inside of
You
there.
didn't get invited.
No, it's for Congress people, so I'm not a Congress person. Yeah. Why are the old people at your events so touchy? And why do young little women have to control the older men here at these things?
Why aren't you in there?
Because it's for Congress people, and I'm not a Congress person. But maybe one day I will be. Maybe one day I will be. I wanted to spend time with you, Athena.
Yeah, but she's not a member of the press.
Here, get me in front of the sign here. Hi, everybody. I'm in front of this sign because I organized this event right now. Pablo's over there from Lakeland. You can see.
You're a dumb.
How was the turnout today? You happy with the turnout?
Do I look stupid?
Does he really want an answer to that? Vote blue. Okay.
Know who you are. Get away from me.
Who am I?
Bye.
I'm one of the organizers. I have a yellow vest.
Bye.
Personally, I feel disappointed that this few people showed up. I was expecting at least 1,000.
You know, I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
I forgot more yesterday than you know, so you don't want to talk to me. Now, I've asked you nicely.
If you know so much, and she's asking you a simple question, you think you would be able to answer that question, you know. Evidently, you're too afraid to answer a question.
Get away.
I would love to talk to you.
Get away from me.
She's got a good view of my security. If you want to go to patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett to support my security fund, I love these guys. These are some of my favorite people to have with me. $5 a month at patreon.com/Caitlin Bennett. You can support my work there and keep me safe while I'm out here bringing you amazing
Amazing content. Very good job, That was Liberty Hangout. Go and check her out here. Let me copy that right there. There we go. Okay, it is probably my lunchtime. Let's check and see. Let's remove that one from the playlist there. You guys want to watch Charlie Kirk destroy? No. Did I do a short one? TFP's fun to watch, but we already saw James Klug. I think that's probably enough for now. Yeah, there's some all kind of old type ones here. Okay, I'm going to play a song for you here as we head on out here. Let's see if there's somebody to raid here in a second. There, normally I do some IRL type live streaming out there. See what's going on in Portland. I haven't been able to do it lately because of other factors, but if you guys like this song here, let me turn off that background music. You guys probably don't want to hear the background music. I'll like wait for the here. Hope you're doing good. Let's play this song here while I
in the heart of Portland's night, where the lights flicker and dim, Mr. Bill walks into the fray with his camera as a shield. The streets are alive with tension, the air so thick with smoke. He captures the moment, the chaos, the fear, and the hope. Through the chaos, he films the night with a heart full of light. In the darkness, he finds light amidst the burning fight. Sirens echo, cameras shake, but he stands tall and strong. In the heart of the riot, his lens is his song. Crowds surge like waves, voices rise like thunder. He moves with the flow, capturing the truth under it. Flashlights cut through the gloom like stars in the sky. Every frame tells a story, every shot a cry. Through the chaos, he films the night, yet a heart full of light. In the darkness, he finds light amidst a burning fight. Sirens echo, cameras shake, but he stands tall and strong. In the heart of the riot, his lens is his song. Hero whispers in his ear, but he listens to the crowd. Each face a story, each moment a vow. He films the brave and the bold, the heroes and the wrong. In the end, he'll show us all what they say is wrong. Through the chaos, he films the night, give a heart for might. In the darkness, he finds light amidst this burning fight. Sirens echo, trauma shake, but he stands tall and strong. In the heart of the riot, his lens is his song. Through the chaos.
Alrighty, guys. I couldn't find anybody else to send you out to here. Let me double check one more thing here, but I don't think I'm going to find anybody worth sending out to here. At least not in the studio. Let's double check and see. You guys don't want to see a lefty? Oh, what she was on right now. Why did I see her as one of the options to send you to? Anyway, send you to Live Now from Fox or whatever. The news or whatever out there. I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out and make sure that I did not grift at all. Make sure if I grifted too much, I apologize out there. So if I said, check out, subscribe to me too much, or if I said hit the like button too much, or ask you to super chat, even though somebody did do a membership thing, I appreciate that. I didn't overly grift. Okay, I'm not the super grifter that some of these other guys are, so I don't grift too much like that. Thanks, Tessie, for hanging out there too over on Twitch. I do have a Twitter, Mr. Bill for Freedom on Twitter. Although I think you can still get there at only at Mr. Bill. I could post those links, but I don't really want to right now. What else? Oh, even a Rumble out there too that I'm also live on technically also right now. But I'm not sure if I have anybody watching over on Rumble right now. I should have checked and see what's going on over there. Anyway, I will talk to. Full screen here because that's kind of silly not to go full screen. There we go. Alrighty, guys. You guys have a great day. I'm going to get a better outro video, but for now, you just get this basic outro video, okay? We'll talk to you later. Thank you. Hit that like and subscribe before you go. I was not grifting. I was not grifting.